game. It's obviously a very big part.
All
The speed of the game
right. Let's
really
get
lends
this
towards
started.
offense,
Let's get this
but then you
on
have defensive mechanics
underway,
like
not
heroic
on the
strike, which
way,
is basically like an
because
alpha
we're already
counter.
on the
You
way.
block something, you can retaliate with a heroic strike
All right,
based
looks
on
like
some of your
OBS is
boost
good to
resource
go.
to
Let
do
me check
that.
through
The cool
the
thing is you
app,
can
make
actually
sure
track
we're
your stats off
live.
of it, right? So
Ladies and
really, you can
gentlemen,
optimize your routes so
welcome
that
in, welcome
defensively you
in.
can get yourself out of
We
bad
are
situations.
here
So whether it's push block
live
or heroic strike
with
or
fucking
assist
what do we
breaker
got? We
or
got
even
the
counter attack,
it looks
you have
like
a lot
we're
of
on
ways
the
to get out of
showcase stage
situations
right
in this
now,
game.
and
Yeah,
we've
with our
got, I believe it's
KI DNA, we're
Invincible
gonna have a break.
Versus on
We're gonna
screen.
break with somewhere in our game.
But ladies and
Or a
gentlemen,
few,
we
so
are
gotta have
here
stuff.
today with
But I
a
think the
special
interesting
live
for me,
stream.
especially when we start
Special
to
thanks
play it,
and shout out to the
it's
team
not
over
just
at
stopping
EVO.
the action,
We
but
did
having
get
this ebb and
greenlit to
flow.
be
So
official
if you're in a block stream, you have
streamers
opportunities
for
to
the
push
event,
back and push
the
block and
entire event
retaliate
in
with a
particular,
super,
but we
also
are
if you
going to be
do a heroic
focusing
strike,
on
you
Marvel
move back into an
Tokon
active
Fighting
attack,
Souls.
which can
It is
also
to have a
like lead to another
presentation
breaker
later
or a
today.
counterattack, and
Actually,
all of a sudden
before
you can get all these fast
I
reads
get
and
asked this
scrambles that
question a
make the
million
game feel
times, let's go
very
ahead and
fast very dynamic.
pin it to the top of the
Well,
chat
that was
here.
that was one of the biggest takeaways too. Is we didn't want any of these defensive mechanics to be free. There's always mind games. There's always setup. There's always conditioning the opponent, and there's ways to counter or get around them as well. So that's a part of the system that we're trying to set up. On top of that, we really approached this from more of a free-form style of combat. So if you're pressing buttons, stuff's gonna hit.
That way I don't get that question a million times, and if I do, I just direct them to the pin. There we go.
That was our infinite prevention system.
Alright, but I'm super excited. We're going to get a lot of news here in a second. I really don't know what to expect. They're still saying it's going to be a showcase. Maybe it's a showcase match or something? That's what I'm thinking. A lot of footage going around recently, so there's a lot of good stuff going around. I did see one big tidbit that we're actually going to make a video about through like intros of the characters and stuff, so that's going to be a lot of fun. There's there's a lot to cover now. We're getting a lot of gameplay, a lot of showcases how the game's going to work. We were right in our beginner's guide breakdown where we were saying like, oh yeah, this game is more than likely going to be like a 1+3 type beat, and I think someone even commented something like that in my roster prediction video. So yeah, I feel like we're on the right track with that kind of mindset there.
Will all make sense once you start getting some matches in. You'll see the combo meter. It's not here, but
I'm hoping to have a couple matches of Invincible Versus. It looks like it's going to be a good game for sure.
Just give them some basic tips.
Very, like, obviously with all the blood, gore, all that stuff reminds me of MK. Gameplay kind of reminds me over like KI though. Killer Instinct, fast pace, giant combos, big hit strings, right?
Yeah, so we went
New player tips, tap L repeatedly to auto combo, there's that.
Similar to some other
tag often restores boost meter faster and recovers from health. Try tagging off everything, combos, super specials, throws. So like tagging is like the thing, like they wanted to make this like a true tag fighter from what we know for Invincible Versus. Looks good. I'm personally not going to be covering the game like in depth with videos and stuff, but I'm excited for its release. I'll be checking it out for sure.
One of the other things that we also wanted to emphasize is there's different ways to use your tag and your assist in particular. So tag off and use your assist.
It looks like the meter in this game is going to be like one of the most important things to play off of.
If you have a character that's low in health,
I wish they were showing us some like a trailer repeat or like gameplay though while we were like while we get these slides, like maybe have the slide on there for like 30 seconds, 45, and then show like an example of the gameplay and stuff, right? I feel like it would have people more engaged.
Don't try to push things too far. If you have a chance to active tag and you're not being predictable, tag your character in to keep things going.
So a lot of people are mad at auto combo. I just noticed that with one of the comments over there. It's just like, I definitely understand that, but I feel like Marvel Tokon in particular is handling it really good. There's motion inputs in the game, along with simple inputs, which is like one button or very auto combos, right? But the thing is, when you're doing your motion inputs and you're actually like skilled and know what you're doing on a character or the game in general, you're getting a damage, like a solid damage amplifier. So if you don't know, apparently they've announced that anyone that's using an auto combo, anything that's like a link combo, that's like a one button thing, maybe even switching it up into like the light, medium, heavy auto combo, whatever you do that, that's going to have a damage reduction associated with it. There might be a Street Fighter 6, what do you call it? They have this thing where like if you're going ahead and doing an auto combo, there's a 20% damage penalty. When you're doing regular original controls where you're doing the motion inputs, you're at base damage. dynamics, and I think that's a good way to do it, honestly. It rewards you for being skilled and like knowledgeable, and also putting in the time and effort to lab. But at the same time, it's also giving like a general consensus player, someone who's new to fighting games, a chance to actually be able to play the game and enjoy their time as well.
Yes.
Hey, a creator mode would be nice, and we talked about it on Max's stream, but
yeah, just to reiterate, I think we're going to put it in our display settings, but it's a content creator mode. So it's
content creator mode. Ah, yeah. I see. That's what they mean.
We don't want anyone to get demonetized if they want to create content for the game. So it's just local to your machine.
That's pretty
You're
cool.
welcome. I see you, Michael. For you. It basically disables all the gross shit, right? So the overkills happen. They just won't have.
Yeah, so the overkills are like the brutalities for Invincible.
All the crazy blood splatter. There'll still be blood, but it's not going to be the gratuitous stuff, and there's not going to be bones and brain and shit. So,
yeah.
Like, you know, record away.
Dude, I've watched some gameplay of Invincible versus. They literally have like people's legs coming off and something. Like, oh my gosh. They went crazy with the dismemberment in this.
Cool. And then the next topic we talked about. Yeah, that's the one.
We talked about it, but at least now they can see it.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
This was highly requested, so we pushed this forward for motion inputs. And the interesting
very cool that Marvel also did this before you even get to Tokon to EVO. I thought that was awesome of them to do that.
Your boosted specials, your supers.
I love the idea behind it too. They're like, oh yeah, we want you to be prepared and map out your buttons. That way, when you get to the game and you're playing it on the show floor, you'll actually know what you want to do button-wise already, like what you want your layout to be. It's gonna be hard until you actually like mess with the controls in person, and you're like, oh, I feel comfortable with this button mapped to this. But I think it was still a great little initiative they took to like post everyone's like skills and their ultimate abilities and how to do them. I thought it was really cool. We're also going to be having a video breaking that down, not necessarily all the moves, but the differences between auto combos and motion inputs like we were just talking about. Seeing some of the cool stuff they have with ultimates that they're adding into the game, very Dragon Ball FighterZ-esque.
We love it.
And then we're also going to be touching on the unique abilities that every character has been presented with so far. In that moveset. You'll see more of that when we break down the video, but there's very interesting things that certain characters have.
Let's show some gameplay. Let's dive into Rex, but let's play his trailer first.
There we go, gameplay with Rex. Alright. Oh, trailer first, okay. I mess with it.
Seriously rethinking my resolution to be a better guy right now.
And the show Rex is a good character, I feel like.
Got something for you. Eat it, jerkwad.
Of course, they had to give him the quips, right? You gotta give him all the quips. Yeah, there is a lot of blood in the game. Like, I'm thinking, like, Mortal Kombat, I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty gory game. And then I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty up there on the gore, too. While I was working on some stuff, like, in the background, I was watching some of Max's streams. And they were saying that they had originally upped the blood factor, and they had it up so much that they had to tone it back down. It's like, oh wow, yeah, I can see that for sure.
Jeff, just to be clear, there is no content filter for Rex alts. At least the words. You got to hold that.
Rip, I'm just gonna let you take over because this is your story to tell.
Yeah, we'll let Dan talk about the art progression though.
Oh yeah, you guys can tag team this one.
Yeah, so I think with Rex,
I feel like that was in the script, guys. That line was definitely in the script.
He's this massive goofball who just doesn't, no one takes seriously, and he doesn't take anything seriously. So when we got to him, we're like, okay, how can we differentiate him both visually, but also in terms of personality and motion and movement? And obviously with Don and the animation team, that a lot went into how can we make him feel agile, but also sort of unpredictable, right? Because that's who he is as a character, and we wanted that to be reflected in his kit.
Makes sense.
And then on the art side, we, as always, go back to the source material, and we say, okay, how do we cut?
I feel like the goggles are so much better on the show and the game. Well. Like those original goggles, they just were not the move, brother.
Make the shape language sort of read from a distance. So I think it goes a long way, both in terms of getting a good visual on the character, but also gameplay, right? Like gameplay readability is key, and we wanted to keep the clarity there very, very strong. So
I feel like one of the strongest things for their art so far for the game is the environments. I feel like the environments look really good, like they're just kind of out of the show themselves.
His costume. Obviously, we have some creative liberties when it comes to approaching characters that already exist and kind of doing that translation effort, right? And there's a few characters before that. Beast is one of them, for example, where the show design doesn't necessarily make sense in terms of something that we would expect to animate properly in a game. So we look at stuff like his batons, right? The stuff that he actually uses as an explosive. And how can we make that sort of be attached to his body in a way that is going to feel like it's not just sort of tacked on, but it's part of his design and also part of his kit, right? Because that's what he uses. It's not just.
Well, I would just think immediately like incorporating it into his moves. Then it would feel like it's not part of his design.
Rex? How can we depict that in a way that the player is going to pick up on very quick?
Oh, they're getting bougie out there on stage. They got the Fiji water bottles. To this day, I'm not drinking
Rex,
one Fiji water bottle in my life.
The reveal trailer for him was very well received, and I think for good reason, because he's just such a different character, right? There's something about him that you just you love to hate him and you hate to love him.
He's an asshole, but he's our asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got heart.
Exactly.
If I think about animation, just
see
really
that.
quick too about him. So like, in animation, we tend to think of like you kind of bring it down to its base essence of who a character is, you know. And if you think about,
man, that guy was laughing loud.
He knows
came
he's
to
gonna
the mic and
destroy
everything.
anybody. He's just looking for the best battle. He doesn't need to overextend himself, and so his energy is very centered. It's very calm. It's very relaxed.
That guy's got to be next to the mic.
Rex is the exact opposite. So we want at a glance, like if you think about an energy, Beast is very low energy, ready to just wreck at any second. Where Rex is much more energetic, and so just at a glance, you're just going to get a sense of that energy between those two characters. And that's when we think about all of our characters, like intensely thinking like at a base level, what is their energy and how do we convey that?
No, yeah, without a doubt. And I think, obviously, Rex for me is the first fighting game character I've ever designed. So if you guys love it, then hit me up on Twitter.
Great job.
And if you guys hate it, don't talk to me.
plug up.
But I will say about his gameplay, one of the things was, in the order that we built the characters at least, there was a lot of flying characters, and this is a character that's not a flyer character. So we kind of approached it in terms of how do you address his mobility to kind of hang with them, right? So one of the things I asked Dave immediately, I was like, can I give him a wall jump? He's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. And I was like, can I give him a run? He's like, yeah, sounds dope. I'm like, okay, like, off to the races, really. So
there's a lot of freedom in design, okay.
Right?
Like even just movesets.
He does so much tossing and projectiles in general in the show. So outside of that, there's really amplifying the mobility, right? So he's got this flip move that gives him extra mobility in the air, plus the wall jump, plus the run. So he's got a lot of mobility that really keeps him in line with the flyer characters.
Personal question for you. I know we talked about it before, but having designed a character and then having it revealed to like some of the creators we brought in, and then just them discovering it that you made it, what was that moment like for you?
I honestly kept it secret from a lot of the creators. I didn't want them to know. But the cool thing was, we took it to Combo Breaker. I had Sonic Fox play for a minute and didn't tell him it was mine, but at the end it was like, Rex is the best, I love this character. I was like, all right, I'll take it.
I mean, Sonic Fox is pretty much a goat in the FGC at this point. That man's won title after title. My goodness.
Sure. You play the first one.
I know just from an MK angle, he was like the top dog for a minute until he like shifted his focus to other games.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we'll show his run options and what's in there. Maybe some zoning. So here you're seeing that's his forward flip there. That gives him extra mobility. Sends him forward to the air. You can also attack after it. So just like that, you put that down attack. The boosted version actually has
the movement is quick in this game.
Kind of like a DP. So if people are pressuring you, that's your get off me sort of tool. Which obviously, if you're kind of any kind of Shoto character, you want something to get off you plus your zoning, right? So those two things together really put them together.
Do you want to play the next one?
Yeah, we just run through the clips
Okay,
in
got
order.
the next one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As they're
Why are you asking him? He just broke it down.
So I think right here we're looking at Rex. He's got some distance. This is projectile, and because we had a lot of flyer characters, I let him angle his projectiles. Right, that's something we didn't have in the past as well. So there are characters flying above all the time. I was like, he's got to be able to throw something up there. So that's what we dealt with that. This is the run you're seeing here. So that was the running slide he had. And so out of the run, I was like, okay, let's give him some kind of a mix-up here. So he's got the running
slide kind of looked like a little bit of a break
but
dance.
he also gets to mix that up with the running overhead.
We'll go to Beast in a second, but was it tricky, this for the team actually, was it tricky having a character with his type of projectiles, or Was that a new experience for the
I feel like if they're comfortable with mamaking any zoners, that they'd be fine, or at least have ideas.
Rex wasn't the first zoner.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think just the fact that we could angle the projectiles changed a lot of it up. And also, if you boost these projectiles, they can stay on the ground, which was, technical things that we hadn't really implemented yet. So setting up those kind of traps.
I feel like that's the tricky part. Having like a projectile that stays on the ground or triggers after the effect, like there's like a delay or something, that can get kind of finicky because then someone can just like stack it and then lead into a combo and just do like a ton of damage, right? Or have them staggered for a very long time. It's actually something that we see with right now in the meta for MK1. Cyrax, she lays down like 5 freaking bombs. It's more like 3, but she can literally hit you with like a loop of her bombs over and over and over because there's like a delay effect on the bomb.
Let's do Beast next, so we're gonna play that trailer in case you missed it the first time.
A big Beast fan out there. He said, "Let's go, Battle Beast."
Finally, a worthy adversary.
I really like his voice actor, bro. See, I've only ever seen the Invincible show. I've never read the comics, but he looks like he's gonna be a mainstay character for like the later half of the show, right? Speaking of which, though, I don't know if any of you guys saw the Adam Eve one-shot, basically, like the little side movie she had. That's actually really dope. That was a lot of, like, that must have been, like, one of the best parts of Invincible so far. Like, yeah, sure, there's some good episodes and good fights for sure, but I really like that as, like, a standalone thing for the show.
2 weeks to live!
2 weeks to live. Oh! Throws you on the space.
Consider this version.
Yeah. So again, I was watching a little bit of the Max stream before this, and everyone's pretty much asking when the beta is going to be. I wonder if they're going to have some sort of announcement here at EVO. I don't know if they'll announce it today during the showcase, but I think they're showing off some more, saying some more stuff on Sunday. So definitely keep an eye out for that if you're interested in Invincible.
When we started working on him, I got giddy with excitement because A, it's our first non-human character. And B, well, unless you consider Viltrumite non-human, but not human appearing. And B, I think the fact that he had a mace is also is something that made him immediately different.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think any other character I've seen has had a weapon besides the baton for Rex, but he doesn't even really use them so much.
A very well-designed version, and sort of make it feel organic and fluid.
Damn, that comic book version looks actually so good. The picture they picked for Rex, they did him so dirty.
The character model, but also
it was like the one frame where like Robert Kirkman was like, or like the artist who was working with him was like, oh, okay, like he's like a side character in this panel.
Right?
This one he's like a main shot. They did Rex so bad.
Certain things we had.
That game screenshot looks sick too, though, for sure.
And
or the game art, I guess?
Can we take some creative liberties? Thankfully, we work with the creators pretty closely, and they're open to that kind of stuff as long as it makes sense, obviously, and it doesn't betray the character. And I think this is a different take on Beast. Obviously, there's
what's going on, Jay? Appreciate you for coming down today.
But I think the motion that he has is so weighty, and the actual character design is so sort of massive and intimidating. That I think for a lot of
the
people,
comic for Wild Work, I haven't seen them, or I haven't read them either, but I know the compendium for it is pretty fat. Like I've seen it in person, like when I went to Barnes and Noble, but I've never like actually read through it or anything.
Real quick, you said the creators. You don't mean our creators. You mean like literally the people who made the thing. It's
no, it's definitely God.
Yeah. Robert, Corey, Ryan.
He's around too. It's important to make a distinction that we work really close with Robert and team, and they have a hand in it. They're not like far off reviewing.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that, like just barely a little bit about that process and like how that helps you make your decisions?
I think the biggest privilege.
Well, they got to run it past them for sure.
So we have direct access to Robert, Ryan, or Corey, and they've been instrumental in defining our art style and being a part of our process through and through. even now, I don't know if you guys know, but last week we had a cover variant for Beast for Comic-Con. Which is really
Lucky
cool.
gentleman
The
in
guy
the
over
audience
there,
has won one
check
himself.
it out, yeah. Robert and Corey and Ryan were fully involved in that version and making sure it shines, and that it's a different take on Beast, but one that still feels like Beast, right? So for us, that is an
Oh,
immense
is that the one that we saw at the
resource,
beginning of the
because we know
trailer? I
that
think it is, right?
They're gonna chime in where it matters, but they're gonna let us do our thing because they ultimately it's a collaborative process, and they feel like they can trust us with the IP, which is the biggest privilege that you can have as an artist and as a game dev. Taking an IP like Invincible that we're all super passionate about, and the creators letting us do our thing with it, because they know that we're not gonna betray the characters in the world. That is the biggest compliment we can ever get. And yeah, it's been a pleasure, and I think moving forward with other upcoming characters, there's gonna be more of that, more involvement and more sort of where do we find that sort of special sauce when it comes to the character.
Special sauce. Oh, no.
Don, any animation stories you want to talk about with Beast?
The cool thing about Beast is that he has a mace. We're making a melee game and he's got a mace, and so and it was not an option to like take out the mace, right? So it was really cool. Like, well, how are we going to
really? So it's a big part of his character. All right.
And it was super fun to work with the design. And again, we're super collaborative team. So it's like, again, best idea wins. But we talked a lot about how to make Beast work within this game. And then, as they were saying about Kirkman, and having access to Skybound, it's like they understand about interpreting a piece of art into a different format. So like going from comic to show, it's not going to be the comic, it's going to be something different. And they're fight game guys too, so they understand interpreting the
true.
show.
I mean,
and
they
the comic
worked even
into a
with The
fight
Walking
game.
Dead
Like,
when they
what that
were
means, so we need
doing that
room
for
to do
the
what we
Telltale
need to do.
games. It's
And
not
they've
it's
been
not a
great
one for
partners
one. It's
and
not a
always giving us
fighting
great
game, right? But
advice.
they understand
And,
like, okay, there's going to be
again,
some
Beast was
differences.
just- he's
These are
just
some things that
awesome,
we're going to have to
right?
work
He's
out
just
with
a
game
great character.
projects and
He's
the
just
like.
a cat who
This is
wants
how
to kill
development
you.
works and how we can
It's
help
just awesome.
like ease
Like
that
every cat.
process and what they're probably going to
Like every
ask us. So
cat.
they're
Like
probably
he's
used
like every cat
to
on the planet.
doing that. And
But he was super
Skybound
fun to
Games was
work
even
on. Most of
making
the animators,
some more of their
he was
own
one
stuff
of our earlier characters who
behind the
worked on 'em.
scenes.
And so it was great for all of us to collaborate and just come up with an awesome, version of Battle Beast.
I think they're still
All right,
making the
Val,
Adam
wanna play
Eve
some
game,
clips?
no?
Yeah. Well, one thing that I did want to add with regards to the collaboration aspect of it as well was they're also very involved in the gameplay side of things. So we take stuff from source material and we try to figure out how that translates into gameplay. And that's not always really a one-to-one, like especially with,
The
a lot of
flying.
stuff we draw from is like
Any
moments in
flying
the show,
abilities seem like
moments
they
in
would
the
be a
comic
pain.
and stuff, or moments that happen anywhere, like whatsoever that we could draw upon. And a lot of times, like there's gaps. We're like, okay, what does normals look like? What are the special moves going to look like? So
That's
sometimes
true,
we
yeah.
do take some creative liberties, but at the same time, we actually actively work with the creators. Say, hey, does this make sense? Can we push some boundaries? Can we try out something new? And it's been an awesome experience because for the most part,
I
at
wonder
first
if
they
they'll
were a
like
little
create any
worried. They're like,
original
I don't know.
moves. Like
But then
I know
once
they're
they
saying
saw
they're
the
kind of
game,
doing
they're
that with like
like,
jabs
holy
and
shit,
stuff. But will they
that
make like
works.
any custom
Cool. And then we
supers or
started
something
building
for
things
things that
cool.
I don't
But
know,
we
maybe
always
we
have,
haven't
like you
seen
mentioned, it's
in
very
even the
collaborative
comic
spirit. There's a
books
lot of
as of
back
yet
and
for a
forth.
character or
So if
two?
there's ever any time like we go too far, like Battle Beast blowing bubbles or something like that, they're like, I don't know, that might not fly or something like that. But for the most part, it's been a great process.
Thankfully, that never happened.
No. Well, let's look at some gameplay.
Cool.
I think we have 3, so let's start with the first one.
All right, let's see what we got. We got
Just
Thula
talk
and
me through
Battle
this.
Beast.
So that's Battle Beast. He's holding his mace. He's looking very sternly. Yep. So that's the Super 1. One
Oh
of the
my
greatest
God.
moves in the game that has a lot of
Those
armor right
bounces
off the
are
bat.
crazy.
Flies through a lot of other attacks. It's great to
Ooh, I like him in the yellow, though.
It's about to call him assist breaker. In the same vein, that's his boosted special 2. His special 2 normally travels forward and does a double hit, but the boosted version hits multiple times. If you guys were
Damn.
following these stuff.
Yeah, I felt
And
the
for
impact
those
on
that
that
are
one.
familiar with Marvel vs. Capcom, Sentinel Pan and Hagar Pipe, definite inspirations for Beast jumping down heavy. So if you ever have any questions, do that move.
Big fans of the mayor of
yeah.
Metro City.
Oh yeah, we love the mayor.
You mentioned he has armor.
Mayor
You showed
of
that. I want to talk a
Metro
little bit
City.
about the armor.
Yeah, so one of the things we wanted to
The armor
get
looks
across
good.
with Beast is he wasn't a mindless combatant. He wasn't just berserking through stuff. He was very technical in the way he fought. And he has technique and stuff. So we wanted to get that across with some of his moves. So with Special 1, he actually does like a parry, and we got that across by applying armor during the first portion of that move, and then he counterattacks and such too. But we also want to get across that he's pretty much an unstoppable force. So on that note, several of his specials actually include super armor during the first portions of the boosted versus the moves too. So
he's pretty tanky then. It's going to be hard to hit him in.
Early on in
Hey, what's going on, Jiraiya?
like,
Did you watch Shinkenso's Tokon footage? Skip to 1327 on his latest vid. Oh, okay, good gameplay. All right, that's good to know. No, I haven't seen it, but I've seen, I was watching, while I was prepping some other stuff, I was watching Maximilian's stream, and he was actually going through the recordings that he had gotten from developers, like, that were better, quote-unquote, at the game, and they were breaking it down and stuff, and it was very intuitive, super good, and of course the recording was very clear because they did direct capture. So if you haven't seen that gameplay, I would definitely recommend seeing that. I don't know if he's got it in a standalone video yet, but during the stream they were breaking it down, like I said.
Melt in your mouth.
They said Invincible is a great comic and great show, so if they mess up the game, I'm right. Nah, bro, it looks like they're doing good, and they're working well with the creators, they're working good with the fighting game development community. From what I know, Versus was created with a lot of the original KI, like the Xbox One version and Xbox Series X versions that came out, like those types of developers. So I'm sure the gameplay is going to be very good, and that's why it's very reminiscent of KI, because they're the guys that were behind all that, right? I think they're even working in tandem with Max, if I got that correct. Could be wrong on that, but I think they are working in tandem with them to try and get the gameplay as solid as possible, especially for a versus fighter, right?
It's that easy. Sign up for PlayStation tournaments for opportunities to win
Oh
unique
man,
prizes
bro,
and
I don't know. I might have to sign up for next year's EVO. My buddy, well, two of my roommates that I used to live with in college, they're actually both at EVO right now. So they were like, "Oh, bro, you should come to the next one. You know, if you're into Tokon a lot, maybe you can, enter in the tournament if it comes out by next EVO." I'm like, well, shit, maybe I will. Maybe I'll go down for the event for once, because I've never personally been to EVO. Looks like a lot of fun though. I went to Star Wars Celebration this year. I've gone to Anime Expo, I think it was like 2018, 2019. So, I mean, like, I've been to some events before, so I know kind of what to expect, especially when it comes to lines, right? Everything's got a line, and every line is huge. That's like the rule for every event. But, yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun to go out there and, maybe compete in like one or two of the games or something.
Is back
I'd lose
with brand
immediately,
new,
but it'd be fun.
licensed designs by the FGC for the FGC. Our vendor booth
that merch is kind of clean though. I mess with the pocket tee right there. It's kind of clean.
Online at
Guilty Gains, I like that.
.gg. That is merch.
Oh, the SNK jersey is pretty neat too.
.gg.
Welcome back, everybody.
I like that color of blue.
More to talk about with Invincible Versus. Obviously, we've already talked about a bunch. We've seen a lot. But how about we play? Let's go ahead and kick it back to the panel.
All right, let's see what the gameplay is looking like.
All right, we're gonna
actual fast-paced gameplay.
A quick shout out to a friend of ours. Next slide. This is all you, Mike. Whenever you're ready.
Here we go. Gameplay. I'm hoping we get this for Tokon. That's what I'm really hoping I get. I hope we get this for Tokon when it comes out.
We're really excited to be partnering with Voodoo Ranger.
Wait,
I myself am a huge fan of Juice Force IPA. So both here at EVO, but also next year. So in 2026, we're going to have a limited edition brew, an Invincible Versus beer that's going to be available nationwide.
Hey.
Oh, there you go, Jay. You got another snack to pick up.
Mike, Rick, you're up, but first, we have a special commentator guest.
Just this one's more
Vicious, please join us on the stage. We love you, Vicious.
So he's swapping out?
What is going on, everybody? You guys are getting some really, really exclusive big-time gameplay for Invincible Versus. We got Rip going up against Mike. This one is going to be an absolute banger, I guarantee, because these guys get mad sweaty. And I guarantee you'll be out testing the game immediately. Like,
Said challenge accepted, except you used the wrong accept.
Because honestly, it's going to be important.
Alright, let's see what we got with gameplay.
You guys have played amongst each other a good amount of times. How do you feel towards both players so far after the first game? Start with Rick, right? We have like Invincible, Academy, and Battlefield.
So I know one of the things they really wanted to do with this game is have like two-way interaction so that you're not blocking for 10 years. Which I very much respect because I hate fighting games like that where it's just like, oh okay, I'm just waiting for them to drop the combo or the 8 million hit string to go through, right? So having that is very, very good.
This is true.
He was ready to keep that swing going, okay. Got bulletproof in here.
I feel like might be taking a little bit of Rick strategy, but
okay, so the assist for Rex is an explosion that stays there until the enemy steps on it or lands on it.
Really cool.
That's interesting. That's huge combo potential for sure.
One of my favorite things to see is like the mixed potential with bulletproof. If you guys haven't tried it just yet, there's a lot he can do with his special.
No, Jay.
He doesn't kind of have a traditional
well, that'll be there. The IPA said, or the Voodoo Ranger. The Invincible versus Voodoo Ranger. That's crazy.
A character that has armor, right?
Well, on top of that, you actively using your assist to actually mix things up even further is another way to just flip the script on anything.
Oh, we got a super.
Jesus,
dude, he literally got cut in half.
Even just for the BM? That's kind of raw, man.
Mike, I thought you were good at this game.
Oh.
He said something. I should give him the microphone eventually, but this is looking kind of too raw for TV. Honestly, this has been quite the beatdown. But we do have Rex Flode, I mean, the character that Rip did work on, so I'd imagine he has the advantage here of being able to read whatever it is.
Oh no, the designers, the guys that's getting absolutely fleeced right now. Oh no. Okay, he's on Rex Flode though, like you said, that's his main, that's his guy. He literally made him. He knows how he works inside and out.
Right, we do see the mix of potential already. We saw the boosted special coming in from Rex Flode that is an overhead. Oh, beating up the
He's about to absolutely reverse sweep with this character. I can feel it in my bones.
Just because I want to be able to say, read fast, dickhead! Easily one of the best ultis ever in fighting.
Pretty good ulti for sure.
There's actually an alt take for that line that says, here's 7 golden letters for you.
Ooh, that's actually nuts. I don't know about that. We got the heroic strike. Great thing to use if you're under pressure, by the way, if you're in block stun. If you don't have an assist to back.
Okay, good block, good block.
Pretty much gets you out of pressure just like that. Mike, standing on his last character, he doesn't have an assist to help him out here. So I do believe that's going to be a really critical part of staying alive. He does have one bar to him, but it's still going to be quite...
They're whiffing a little bit, but this guy's trying. You know he's trying to put on the show with Rex. He's got something to prove.
Battle Beast trying to start things off, initiate with that armor, trying to slide out. I think Rip's just trying to reset the momentum away from Mike, maybe force him.
Yeah, I feel that. He's definitely trying to reset the momentum. He's getting good blocks off. He's playing very defensive now.
He's pretty much a sitting duck.
Oh, I thought that hit. I really thought that was going to hit him. 26 seconds though. He's got a lot of ground to make up with no assist to actually get the W. He has to get him in a big combo, man.
Yes, sir. Bring him in. We got
oh, no, it's not looking good. He actually might get him before the 20's up. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he didn't drop it. Oh, not the head.
Limb after limb against Mike Willett. Gaining 1 to Rip.
But yeah, overkills are like brutalities in this game.
Do this to you, Mike. I feel like I gotta get up to him a little bit. And kind of get his thoughts. What do you guys think?
Come on, brother. You need to bounce back.
Hey, man. What the hell happened out there, bro?
I got washed.
Oh wait, he got washed? I thought the designer got washed. Unless they both worked on him, then maybe they both worked on him.
Kind of went out there.
I got mental guard break.
As guys would say, at first you gotta get washed if you're trying to get clean.
The guy on the right looked like scared. He's like, if I keep beating him, I might lose my position.
Exact squad, I do believe, from Mike. Thula to start off. I do like Thula as a point character, mainly because her range is pretty impactful against a lot of the cast, but also she doesn't really need tricks she can do with her hair braid. It's really, really cool to see some of the high-low potential that she has. If Mike is even able to breathe at the moment.
Dude, he looks so like impactful on the screen when he's there. Battle Beast. Like he's huge, brother.
So important. I like this mirror match because it can get quite.
That mace is big too, damn. Invincible just like belly flop towards him. That was great. That was awesome. Oh, here we go. Mr. Super.
Get off of me, the big assist breaker, and you're immediately waking up with armor.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, Super 1. Give me the line one.
Oh my gosh.
2 weeks to live.
Oh, it's up.
It's
absolutely over.
To live is what it is.
Oh my god.
Give me that strawberry
There it comes.
Uncrustables, that's what I'm talking about.
He said
Rip, I don't know if you know this,
Uncrustables?
but that's your boss.
Oh, it literally is his boss too. I was just kidding.
I don't make the rules. If you win,
Oh my god.
You gotta go for it. It'll be hard to punish. I like the idea of the heroic strike.
No wonder he looks scared. He's piecing up his superior. You know he's getting it at work. He's gonna get like all the like worst jobs that you can do for the design team. They're gonna look into him like twice a year instead of just once.
So that is guided by like what direction you press as you press the assist button on top of it. So that's the anti-air assist. You just saw it from the tag in Battle Beast. And I love the battle damage in this game. Everybody's kind of bloodied up. Their costumes kind of torn and tattered.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like MK9. I remember that was like so innovative back in the day. Like their costumes getting like messed up as they fight. More and more as like their health bar goes down, and then more and more blood being on you from the opponent.
You're welcome. Sorry, Mike.
Oh
I was just doing my job.
My god.
I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, this guy is going crazy actually on the 6. He's actually insane.
As you get damage over time, you see that purple kind of like shaded health that does get taken away from you as you get damaged. That is recoverable if you swap that character out. Something you've seen in a lot of different.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that. They do have recoverable HP, but you have to bring them out. I thought they would heal like passively in the background.
Right. That's absolutely right. That's the 3 yellow bars right below the life bar.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. This guy's getting 3 charactered every time. It's not really even close.
Coming on in there. One of the
That was a cool splash art at the end.
Finish off your opponent with a special move. You dismember like the entire body most of the time. It's actually really sick. Very like lore accurate to the show.
Haven't even seen any bulletproof yet. I feel like.
First episode where everything's going along nicely, and then suddenly everything goes to shit.
Real quick,
no.
with no breaks, by the way. It is just non-stop sometimes.
It's just brains everywhere. It's great.
All right, running it back. I think it's going to be the same squad for Rip, if I'm not mistaken. I saw Invincible, Battle Beast, and yes, Rex Explode as the anchor. On the other side with Mike, excuse me. We got Adam Eve.
Okay, okay, he's coming out swinging. Hold on.
We haven't actually had a lot of time to talk about Adam Eve just yet. We won't get to still. Tula is going to be one of doing the work. A little delayed on the down heavy. A lot of the down heavies in this game. I think
okay.
That is the launcher.
There we go.
A little bit of an eye on the approach. We do got the grab into the active tag, really slick stuff. Mike was saving it for now.
Oh, that ability's sick.
Alright.
Caught him mid-swing. Oh, okay.
That's a lot of blood, man.
He finally came out to do something. Let's see what he's got.
Of course. That's a lot of strawberry jam.
It's a lot of strawberry jam.
Missing the super. That's a record string. Heroic strike. And gets the counter hit. I think he was plus.
Good break.
He was still at his turn.
Oh, he almost caught a mid window right there.
The overhead coming in for Mark is just so dangerous. This strike pretty darn well both on the ground, in the air, high and low. That leads into fat damage. Dude, Chicago is getting murked in this stage. Where's the burger mode at? It's already destroyed in the far left.
If you look closer, there's actually a cart that goes flying in the background.
Come on. The footsies is going crazy. Let's get in there.
BM is not gonna just be for Burger Mart too. I think Rip might.
I'm not gonna lie, Burger sounds kind of slappy right now.
Who knows?
If he could pull that off this match, I would give him a raise or something. I don't know.
All right, you get the promotion too. That's kind of wild.
No, see, I am seeing the one in the background recover though. The bulletproof on the right side, he's recovering while she was getting hits in.
If your combo continues to just a tad too long, the opponent will bounce out of it.
That's why it's important to active tag. Reduces the combo meter each time.
That's right.
Last one for you.
Use like boosted specials in between. Really,
supers are free.
Helps you extend your combos and the damage potential, right? Does get the big opener.
Okay, okay.
A nice safe straight with the Super 1. Are you gonna act attack? No, we're gonna let it fly. All right.
Yeah, this game can get very vertical, huh? They were up there.
No way the raw uppercut.
Tokon's kind of the same way. Tokon's able to get very vertical with that down B, right? Okay, that's hidden.
That's crazy. That
was
kind of like unnecessary. Two boosted specials into an ulti.
He wants you to feel it.
Damn.
Nice.
Raw.
1v1. Let's see what we got.
Insane looking. On the way down, actually, there's a counter throw. Luckily enough, oh no way! Does that have invincibility? We thought it did. It definitely didn't. That's Mike taking it down.
Oh, look at his eye socket right there. Ooh, that was messed up.
That's crazy.
He had to let him have one. He had to let him have one. That or his job wasn't safe.
Some really cool stuff. Not only with just the characters, a lot of the mechanics, and also the really gory elements that's expected.
I wonder if this is one of those types of showcase like stages where you can just like sit down if there's room, but if there's like a waiting space if there isn't, right?
You don't want a sauce actually. No.
Because I know when I went to the celebration, anyone could gather around the main stage, but you couldn't like if there was a limit, like there was like a wall,
lose a couple
and then you were like
my
trickle
nerves are
in
like,
as they
just
trickled out.
nothing's dead.
That was like the only way you can get in.
So I thought you were on the ropes for a good amount of time, by the way. I thought Mike was on the ropes a couple of times, actually, or at least a lot of the times. And then he pulled it out.
He made great adaptations there, you know. He knew I was gonna armor, so he was throwing me. I was like, oh, this cheater.
Okay, so we got new people coming up to the stage. Sucks to be you then. L and the alien.
But I do want to ask, there were a couple of times where I've seen like a mechanic where a character would switch in, like the axe attack thing, you see another character fly on him, but then you see the character.
Is it the same teams or did they pick different people? No, pretty much the same team.
That's right.
Yeah, counterattack, if you see someone axe attacking in, right, during a combo, you have an opportunity to break that. But the person who's axe attacking in, they're going to come in down to a light.
You already know the Omni-Man reveal's got to be good. You know they're fine-tuning that. They directly have to compete with the reveal or the gameplay that you can get from MK1 with Omni-Man. So you know that it's got to be like top-notch, the most refined they've done, good like costume alternatives, great supers for him. Okay. Okay. Ah, he dropped it.
No elbows to the jaw for her. She is fully healed in that episode, I'll tell you what.
Get him out of here, snapback.
What is a snapback?
So you can try to drink the rest of that purple health remaining, too.
I like that juggle. That's good. That's a good move right there.
This character's so sick. I'm so glad I got to say his ulti line, honestly.
Oh, that was fine. I'm jealous. I didn't get to do it first.
Oh, looks like Rex is going to go down now. Okay, he swapped it off for Tula. And look at that. Rex is gaining like his entire health bar back. Well, what he had left with the purple. So you don't have to have him out like the announcer was saying.
Exactly. Tula, in general, she has these charge normals. Her charge down medium will actually pull you back. Kind of like 4P, that's right. But in this game, there are charge mediums in general. So you can do charge medium on the ground. It charges up. You can get a crumple state out of that. Tula, you saw there are different properties. You got to pull out of it, right? So charging your medium attacks are very useful. And watch your head.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I've noticed that there's a little bit of extended range even on the ground, and not even just for Tula, but for Adam Eve. Like, if she charges her blood cell,
Total thing that I actually do like about this game, I just noticed it right now. If you look at the top middle, it tells you what side you're on. Because it, like, if you can have the same outfit, it looks like, so you can get a little bit confused. I do like that it just kind of shifts as you switch positions on the screen. Level 5 meters maxed out. Okay. At least it looks maxed.
Dude, locked and fully loaded, by the way. As Dula's getting beat down, bouncing on 5 meters.
That's a lot of meter.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. There's 5 meters on this right side. Oh, shit. He spent 3 and whiff.
I blame the lack of gravity on the moon. Build your minds haven't fully adapted to what the moon is like, I feel like.
Taste of reality.
It hit this time.
This is actually the 6th animation. The Inzuna dropping.
Ooh.
That's actually, whoever decided to do that, by the way, hats off to you, genuinely.
Pretty good move, yeah. I mean, I would say it's a pretty good super.
With the new creator mode, you can turn that off so you don't get demonetized, Jeremy.
You want to be demonetized, it's great. It's beautiful. Wow. You're doing to drop your own hat. That's crazy.
He'd say hats off to you, so.
It's gonna have to be a hell of a comeback, and he's already got you in the thing, so. Yeah, it wasn't looking likely there at the end.
First game to bow.
We're shaving you bald for the greater.
I love how the effects still stay on the character even after the win.
We're shaving you bald for the greater good. Nah, that's crazy.
The damage you've done to the opponent, that's actually really, really slick.
Nah, super cool. I love the damage in general. Right?
Another camera coming up here.
Idle pose changes once you get the hurt animation playing. They take some damage, I think it's like 80%.
Battle Beast in the yellow looks sick, bro. That yellow armor.
Fighting game, I want to see who do like really, really big high damaging sequences, and then also try to counter the hell out of that so I never become susceptible to it. But I feel like with the way the assists work, plus the boosted specials.
Let's do it. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. You know, one thing we haven't really talked about.
Oh, okay. She kind of has like a get over here. That's nice.
We also talked about the action tag.
I just noticed the countdown for the assist too. That's pretty neat, pretty good. Not just like a bar or like a progression meter. That way you know exactly when you're gonna get the next assist.
That was the counter tag right there, right? So that counter tag there means that he successfully timed the reaction. So he's just gonna line more heavy. Right there,
I like that little the drill ability she's got. It looks really good to extend combos.
But there's also indicators in the game that says you failed.
Exactly. It tells you whether you're early or late on your counter tag. Heroic strike. Beautiful strike. Combo off. It just missed the combo though. Do it.
Anytime I hear hits like that, the little do or like the announcer in this game, KI, just so KI, right? Like that exact super in particular just reminds me so much of KI with the sounds it makes. Like this one kind of, but the Battle Beast one is just so coded for KI. That looks sick. Like a charge punch there. These guys are swapping out well. Adam Eve just needs to get a tag in though. Yeah, I was gonna say she's way too low. Playing footsies here. There it is. Yanked them in with the little scorpion. Get over here. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. Yep.
No matter which way the character comes from, you still can counterattack with just 2 buttons, right? What, medium and heavy?
Battle Beast versus Battle Beast. Oh, he got them both.
I feel like if he gets that right, you're giving the opponent like a second chance of like getting out of a super, right? So there's a little bit of like a little mix in itself, right?
There it is. He caught him. Opened them up. Dropped it though.
Even if you're in a combo, you're never out of it, right? You have to be paying attention at all times. A lot of things are brought in, right? The first time they play the game, I'm sitting with them, they're getting combos, they close and shoot out. Like, no, you're right.
Oh yeah, he got. Oh, I thought he had that. No way. Well, got his ass. Yeah, like everyone who's played Bulletproof so far doesn't seem to be too proficient.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my god! They got dash into each other.
I thought she was bald for a second. I was like, what?
I don't know. You guys like to live dangerously. Oh my god! That's what I was talking about right there. Missed it. That could have been such a big combo. So bad too.
Oh, good break.
Yeah. What happens afterwards? If you do snap back, we'll see. Okay, right on. No alley-oop for me, though. Nope. Make it rain on him. Ooh, get a put. Her head fell off. Put it back. Her entire head just fell off. That's crazy. That was maces to faces. That's actually insane.
Oh, looks like he's done. Oh, she missed. He has a lot of ground to make up. Actually, it's impossible. He's got like 12 seconds, no? There's no way. He missed. Oh, hoed. Absolutely hoed.
When I hear that, I feel like I'm in danger. I'm not even playing in the game. I'm in danger.
Yo, what's the score here? Is that one? Was that 2-0 now?
I think that's too old.
Yes.
He said, don't talk about it.
All right, one more game. Let's see what happens here.
This is it right here, man.
Well, no matter what, he doesn't win the set, but he can get back some cred.
For you guys.
We have a very long-standing rivalry, dates back to Street Fighter 4.
Sucks that so many versions of me end up being
I didn't know they got down like that.
Don't beat yourself over it.
I didn't know they got down like that.
Come on now, where the Dave fans at? No one? No one. Is it the one about me?
There's the one Dave fan.
Where's the Dave fan? I got you. All right.
Yeah, he's got him locked up. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's got this guy locked up. Damn. Good counter. But he got right back into the strings. I mean, oh my god. Yeah, he came back for cred. I'm telling you, you can still play for cred. Yeah, he came for smoke. Oh. An arena shift.
Boost meter now regenerating nonstop for like 10 seconds. And his system locked down for him too.
It regenerates non-stop.
So many boosted specials off of that.
Yeah, or boosted dashing, right? Moving this game as well.
Okay, good break.
Here we go. And you get a free trip to the Himalayas.
The boost ran out though, looks like, yeah.
Free trip to the Himalayas.
That's a steal, dude.
Amazing.
I love that.
Time. Also getting one Chrome Stunner snap.
Oh. This guy's going crazy right now. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I thought that was connecting. Big combos with Battle Beast all of a sudden. I'm impressed.
Dangerous animal? I was gonna say dangerous animal.
Dangerous beast.
Hybrid? Watch your head. Pull it to live!
Got him.
It's my favorite ultimate thing.
Will it kill?
I think it does.
I don't know. Depends how much the damage does here at the end. I don't know how much it does. Apparently enough. He came back. He came back for one good match right there.
You guys want to get your hands? The game is playable right now in our booth, G11. Let's head on over there towards the tournament stations, dead center, easy to find. All 6 characters still playable right now.
And again, big shout out to everybody involved in this panel. Can we get another round of applause for the team behind Invincible Versus?
Thanks, Evo.
Thank you, Vicious.
Thank y'all. Bye. Bye. Appreciate it, you guys coming out. For the fan Q&A, we're going to answer online, so apologies we didn't get to it. But just come to the booth. We'll take care of you.
Come to the booth, we'll take care of you. I wish I could, brother. Wish I could go to the booth.
Thank you so much, guys. And honestly, what a meaty panel. No pun intended, but it works anyways. And seriously, congratulations to the Invincible versus team for bringing us an amazing game, putting on this panel and really showing us what they're all about, and I can't wait to see more from them. But for now, we're going to head to a break, and then we'll be right back with more of the EVO Showcase. Don't go anywhere.
Well, there you go. We can switch over to one of the other streams. Let me go ahead and check real
honey
quick.
chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with
the
fresh
big
chicken
Chipotle
hot off the
ad.
grill.
Let me
For
see real
Chipotle
quick.
heat with a
Have
touch
the
of sweet
streams
and a
pulled
perfectly
up
balanced.
here so I know like which one's which. Oh, well, this is the problem. They're labeled differently on here, but Street Fighter 6 pools, we can check these out for a little bit.
Rinse,
We're gonna have to do
repeat.
this one.
It never feels like enough. It's not your
The
product.
showcase starts in about an hour and a half. That'll be an hour and a half. They're gonna do like a Nen Impact showcase after that one. Oh, let me actually double check. It's something and then the Men showcase, I believe. So after Invincible versus, we have the Canon Awards, which I have no idea what those are. Then 7 to 8 is the Hunter x Hunter, then Impact panel and finals. And then at 8 Pacific time is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. So, and that's only going to be 30 minutes, which is a lot shorter than I thought. I thought it was going to be at least 45 minutes for the event. Looks like it is not even going to be that long. So. At least we get what we want, like hopefully immediately once it starts. Like I'm assuming they'll get like a representative to talk up there for a little bit, showcase the gameplay and or a trailer, and then that'll probably round out their 30 minutes. I never actually played the full game for Street Fighter 6, but it does look like a really good fighting game. Like playing the beta and the alpha was a lot of fun.
Yeah, his sway, I mean, it's such a goal. Is he dead? No, he's not dead.
And he walked back. Nah, you know what? He's gonna reset.
He's going crazy on DJ.
Okay. My man is styling right here.
Let's see. We got these legs.
That super is so sick.
Hey, level 1? Look at this. It's a fun combo.
He's like, this is from my stream.
The chair is on right now.
All you see is that leather. Right. Oh, that leather. He's like, yo, good job, man. Big fan.
Yeah. And guys at home, that was what we call a fun combo. That's not a tournament combo, that's for sure.
A fun combo,
well, you know, I think Knuckle Dude just recognized that he had it in the bag. So he said, you know what? For the people, I'm going to be a showman.
That was a cool combo, though.
That was a cool combo.
Right? Using the level 2, using the feints, right?
Yeah, my friend was gonna play in a little bit. I think he's registered in
he's definitely, I'm not gonna say
Street Fighter and City of Wolves, but
that is a Capcom.
I don't know if he's gonna get called to stage. It's not like he's a big name or anything.
In Street Fighter 4 here in the EVO stage, so it's definitely familiar. So it'll be good to see if he actually can get back up there, but. You know, it doesn't take away nothing from him that he's still a guy like
I mean, it's just tough, right? The field with people playing Street Fighter 6 now, like, I think there might be over 100 players that could easily be in top 8. 100 players easily be top 8.
100 players that could easily be top 8.
Nobody playing versus Inside.
Versus Inside, the artist formerly known as Unknown, but he is known. His name is Inside. He's on the inside to get information.
What are like the prime characters for Street Fighter 6?
I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
I mean, we just saw Guile DJ.
Just give me the fake eye.
I mean, I know Ken's, or not Ken, sorry, Ryu's usually a staple.
Yeah, we saw
I don't think a lot of people use Chun-Li too much. I could be mistaken on that front.
He actually hit Duck.
Yeah, no, he killed Spyro and everything. That was pretty good.
Well, then in the end got shot. But he got another shot here.
I'd be so nervous if they called me up to play on stage, bro. I would definitely get like goosebumps just to be like, oh god, I'm gonna fail.
Yeah, okay. When I was practicing,
I'm not gonna perform right now.
Cammy, like before, he would tell me some frame kills. So he, I think he plays Cammy. The greatest part is, I think in Street Fighter 4, he played Viper and randomly played Hakan.
What?
Yeah.
Hakan?
Yeah, random.
What you thought about that character?
Hakan?
Yeah, cheap?
Nah, he wasn't.
Oh shit!
And when he first came out, he wasn't cheap. He was low tier. They made him better by giving him the oil from the start of the round.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which made him way better.
That's a fact. I forgot about that. Oh, throwback. Damn, Jay, you remember everything, huh?
Nah, cause sometimes I'd be playing some 4, like on the stream and everything. People like playing 4.
Like recently?
Not recently, but maybe like 3-4 months ago.
Oh, that's pretty recent. Wow. Street Fighter 4. Who'd you play?
Ed.
Just the cast, you know?
Is that a launch character? I don't remember them.
So you was like, hey, I'm just gonna turn on USF 4.
People would just come in, play.
And who was the first character? He's like, let me revisit. Who did you revisit?
Oh man, the first character I always loved playing.
Dude, this intro is so sick. What the hell?
Godlike.
His combos are fun.
Yeah, man. Ooh, Ed. Let's go. Can I get that song? Nah, not yet. I'm getting that rush down. I'm hitting you knock down. I don't even know what he's saying. But it's fire.
Nice check from inside right there.
Hey,
Checking drive rushes. Goes for the combo. Close to the corner.
You know, everybody has gotten a lot better checking drive rushes. I think now it's just doing them little
double
nuances,
grab.
like get drive, like
Over
drive
the
rushes,
triple.
like that crouchy short range, whip a throw, they tech, and then you get a punish. Like little things like that.
Oh, he didn't go for the cannon spike. Okay, I guess he wanted more for
Perfect
the
KO to start off the match. Yeah, that'd get me. I'd be tilted after that one.
He's inside the paint right now. The offense is just looking very solid. Nice punish counter. Can I get a throw? No, not even.
And Ed's one of those characters that recently people were saying, oh, he got super nerfed, but now everyone is coming back to the character again. Especially Japan.
Is that credit to guys like Momochi and Fudo?
Momochi, Fudo.
Oh.
Even like Ending Walker, like sometimes he goes back to Ed, like Ed to Ryu. He doesn't know which one he wants to choose.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the level 3 was coming. No, the super trying to check their dash or maybe an input error?
100%. I was like, damn, you must have the golden eye. To do that on a regular driver, sure. Regular dash, shoot. Let's go, man. Well,
said, I know he's coming in.
Very solid. Promising Cammy, I'm gonna lie. This is no disrespect to Inside. I know him more for the versus side of things,
yeah,
right? So to see his take on a one-on-one is a refreshing thing to see.
Yeah,
ooh, that's an interesting ability. A grab, like a tethered grab.
I think everybody that has played fighting games from like previous like genres, they have a master rank character. Like you know who plays Street Fighter that nobody like talks about, or he doesn't tell people? Boss.
It's JP.
Yeah, you got JP.
Yeah, the Dominicanos was telling me, man. Mena and
Legacy.
Legacy saying that he's pretty godlike.
Yeah, he got a JP.
Believe that's boss, man.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a clean set from the Cammy. The Cammy's kind of going crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
He really wanted to out here. Can he win the both thing? No, but he'll take somebody.
He definitely ruined somebody's day.
Absolutely.
And somebody about to get ruined right here. Nobody blinked. His days might be ruined by some inside.
Man, respecting the wake-up dive kicker, not even going for the throws. I'm a big fan of going throw first.
Yeah, me too.
Big fan.
You have to go for throws to tell people like, oh, I'm a person that's going to keep throwing you, and then put it in their mind that you can eventually shimmy.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Level 3 early, doesn't want to put himself in burnout, but he's going to put nobody blink on burnout. Put him in CA range, but he can't use CA. He has no CA to use.
So, that was
pretty
sneaky.
Man,
it's
absolutely over.
Speed run. Man, do you like not want us to commentate? Like, come on now. Trying to stretch this inside.
I love when players get up after they finish a game. He got a mad fast like, yep, I watched you.
Yeah, I mean, he's confident. Look, student of the game, he pays attention. You know what I mean? He could pick up tendencies. He was really good at that in Marvel.
Yep.
So, and that game is super high pace, right? So, Street Fighter 6, it is pretty high pace, but a lot of stuff you can actually keep up with in terms of like visual cues and stuff like that. So, credit to Inside, man.
And he also was like super, like his expression after he won, like super excited. So I wonder if that was to get out of pools.
Maybe. Right? Actually, you know what? I think so.
Because you remember, like you do get the Chipotle card, right, for qualifying out of pools at EVO.
I'll check the social media. Maybe so you'll see it, man. Yo, shout out to everybody. Listen, if y'all don't want your Chipotle card,
because if you don't know,
okay? If you don't want it,
okay, never mind. Productions that was just winner's quarters. You got excited for no reason. Never mind.
Yeah, because if you get out of pools like Justin just said, you actually get a Chipotle card to be able to get your own burrito for making it out of pools, which is great. I was actually joking about that with my friend who's out there right now. I'm like, bro, you gotta get out of pools and get that burrito. Come on, man. If for anything, you gotta do it for the burrito. That scrumptious Chipotle burrito.
Just a one-trick pony kind of thing, you know.
That's true. I mean, they remember West Coast used to call me Marvel Scrub.
I remember that.
They used to call me Marvel Scrub. I'm like, what does that mean? Only good at Marvel 2. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
But that was the hardest game to play though. Nah, you know what? Let's not talk about it.
All right, we're a little bit. What is this? Like, we got another hour and 22 minutes until the reveal for Tokon. So we got a little bit of waiting to do. We got a little bit of waiting.
It's because the mind games are.
But luckily for us, we have literally like 8 different tournaments.
Jump game. Yo,
DJ looks sick in this game, bro. DJ looks so clean.
The rock, paper, scissors of fighting games. That was like old school, like of rock, paper, scissors.
You know, when I was young, watching y'all
So I know everyone has to bring their own fight sticks to EVO, right? Headsets just rotate through anyone who gets on that like that booth that they play at.
And I'm thinking about, I'm like, oh, like it kicks in like years later. Oh, that's why. So
and I would hate to play late. I'd hate to play late, just be like random hair stuck on like the crevices of the mic and like people with dirty ass ears. That'd be terrible.
Moving forward, look where we at.
Oh, Rashid.
Floridian Demon taking on
JP.
So this is
I know that's like the control zone type beat, no?
Yeah, you in the right place, homie. It's Sony over here, homie.
That's a great. It's actually on brand name because Squall started in PlayStation
I actually
1.
really love this little intro part. Jay said, "I dominate."
JP versus
I don't know. There's some really skilled people up that go into EVO. Like there are local heroes. There are people who are just big in the scene in general. Guys coming from other games just to try out. Maybe they can get to the pools, right?
The keep away game.
We said just woke up. Thought it was 8 a.m. already. No, it's 2:40. Everyone doing it. How's the event? The event's pretty good so far. Right now we're just catching some of Street Fighter 6 pool play, but the event for Tokon doesn't start until like another hour 20. Getting your late night snack in since you woke up, or are you just kind of chilling for a little bit until you go back to bed?
Did he try to go for a driver's throw there?
He could have, but I actually thought he was gonna do just super. Just to cut
get
through
the animation, right?
Yeah, that's right. Kick back and relax.
He's trying to read him, but he's trying to mix it up, and he's doing a good job.
I would.
I think his health is way too low.
I'll take that risk. Good check on the dash. No confirmation. Got a little bit of a brain fart there off of the triple
That was,
jab.
oh, I thought he was going to hit him there.
Getting the departure ready, holding the parry.
Yo, he's going crazy. He needs to break the gap.
No, he got hit.
Now, mind you, what I
Oh
was
my God,
like,
what a
let him get to
play.
level 2, right? But got hit anyway, cleaned it out, and kept this ball, so Squall got a chance, excuse me. Floridian Demon has a chance.
Yeah, it's like, it's so hard to be comfortable against JP. Because you could be doing so good, but once JP puts
and
you
you get zoned.
and you have to go through the obstacle course, and he sees that you're bad at it, stuff like this happens.
Oh my God, that took so much.
$1,000,000% yes.
Embrace does a lot.
And look at how much tools he has at his disposal. They come out quick, they're layered, they're timed differently. Like, man, when he gets you at the other end of the screen, you're just in that box that he was just talking about.
It doesn't sound right. Embrace again.
Oh my God, Jay. He said, I'm going to get a drink and something to eat and might go back to bed in 30 minutes. Depends on how sleepy I'm feeling while eating. Brother, you got to get your rest. I don't know if it's exactly food. Oh no. We got some birds to hunt tomorrow, Gui.
I don't know, I'm bad. Okay, JP.
I appreciate you trying to put a culture.
Uh-oh.
We almost close to
Okay, Rashid might take the round.
Oh, right in
He's
front.
here.
Let me see the window. I'm trying to see some Rashid win.
The good little block right there with his own range ability. Oh, it's a
combo.
We're gonna go for the mix. Oh, you know what? I respect.
I thought the hit was enough for him to get the kill right there. I was like, no way.
Okay, respect the pro.
That was a good ODDP though.
Okay.
Good mixer. OD mixer, that was good.
He saw that side. My man scored. He said, let's go. No way. Set up that departure. Yes. Oh, not ready for the take. Just cutting through. Meeting him halfway. That way he don't
Again, he's getting like the initial fight. He's doing really well to follow up on it and get him as well as he can, but once he does get zoned, he's getting clapped.
But you don't have to take pretty much the block damage at that point.
We said the current one hasn't even arrived. That's what I'm saying. He's going psychopathic on these trades, brother.
He's holding parry a little too much once JP's close, so he's definitely giving up a lot of real
Oh
estate.
no, Jay. Jay's in the cycle, he's in the wash.
Green, obstacle course, throw another OD ghost right there. Regular goes low and high, overhead.
He's in the endless crate freaking limbo.
You see how they be like, ah!
With the claw?
Yeah, like they ready to smack the hell out of you.
Uh-oh, you're burnt out, Squall, and now you're in the corner.
Oh, it's
you didn't even need to spend a level 2 here, but you know, we're gonna keep it safe. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, he just wanted to confirm, make sure he got the round.
Guarantee that.
Yeah, guaranteed damage.
Guarantee that. I love that.
Match point for Floridian Demon. It's like Deja Vu 2, driver slow forward.
Man, it's so insane how much he has.
No?
Okay, I get that.
Like that?
I would hate playing against the JP. Oh my
Nice
God.
and clean, yes. My hands are pristine.
Yeah, nice move. Right oh, that looks sick.
Plus frames with the spinning
Grab.
mixer? I'm surprised. Get the plus frame, force him
Reset.
to use the driver.
Do more damage.
Man, that man tried to hold up. I don't blame him. He got slapped across the face and converted into the driver.
Oh my gosh. Good resets.
Right there. He
it's up. Yeah, he got it.
So
oh my gosh.
Went for OD amnesia, and
We said the great really demon.
Okay, right on. Wow.
He won the
hey, Jay got you on that one.
Okay, down and out.
Meet Monster Gui. I remember that one.
Is Florian going to use a spike to kind of interrupt? And no, he's going to get hit. Overhead. No. Side switch back. Yo, why does Squall look like he's a different player?
Ooh, that looks sick.
And you know what? You just start to realize when you start keeping an eye on that score, you're like, man, I'm going to have to really raise my difficulty setting. This is difficult to block the wide hardcore. Just to avoid the, excuse me, what is it called? The lavushka.
Lavushka. That's the jammers right there.
That's a word. Lavushka.
Me gusta la lavushka.
Okay.
Like that? Nice. Oh, that's over. There we
it's
go.
Up. He actually took the round.
Yes, everybody can have appetizers over here. Man, we got to keep it healthy.
Good set so far.
Really
good set.
Like he just changed into a different player.
Yeah, for real though.
Right? Like all of a sudden he got setups, his combos were on point and everything. Oh, we going to a different character?
Yeah, do it.
Oh.
You know, I respect that. You know, it's one of those things where you just wake up and like, man, what am I doing?
You know, why am I trying so hard?
Yeah, right? You play my game. And I like that though. Squall is still in the mix.
Uh-oh, my time.
This is a decision. Modern buy?
Let's go, man.
Oh, modern. Okay, we're going with the Chris G style.
Christian G.
Oh, no.
Oh, he went back to JP. Damn.
It's tough.
Yeah.
And plus, it's like, it wasn't like he got washed.
Ooh, Dubai chocolate sounds good as hell, Jay.
It's one of those things, too, like, if you're not confident, you ain't warmed the character up yet. Like, is it a fresh? I mean, maybe first game, sure, but nah, stick to the JP. I like where it was going there. It was just minor defensive
All right, let's see what they
issues.
got. Who's going to win the third round?
As of yet, respecting the
third little set. Who's got this?
It's pretty scary. Jump roundhouse. Like you could throw it out a little earlier.
Okay, interesting.
Just a little bit.
Nice. Goes for that. Oh my, he walked right in front of him. That would have been a great punish counter throw there.
I like that straight fire.
All right, he's already done half the battle. He's in his face right now. He doesn't have a lot of room to back up either. It's the end of the stage.
Oh, he's just letting the score be super
it's up.
Yeah.
Come on. He can't do resets. Yeah. Oh no.
Put yourself in burnout.
Oh, jumping the embrace as well. Goes for the stamina. A little bit too far to get the sweep, probably. I like the challenge.
Okay, good little poke there. He did.
Demon, how are you going to survive here? You're still in burnout. If he gets you into the corner, you're going to have to worry about.
It's up. I think he got him.
I'm actually surprised Squall went for more.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, he actually caught him. Big damage.
It wasn't a punish counter.
No, it was not.
He did the level 2 again, I think.
Okay, holding the parry. That's going to be a punish counter. Look at the damage.
Oh my
on that
god,
boy.
the damage on that grab is insane.
Thrown again. No, he dashed forward. Didn't get the throw.
Oh!
Man, that's how you know they nervous. Anti-airs is lacking on both sides.
No way.
It's like you're looking for that one thing. You're just trying to protect your legs and just
everyone was crazy for Dubai chocolate in Portugal a few months back. Out of stock everywhere. Yeah, I know. I saw. Like not only over there, brother, but over here as well. Everywhere you went, they were trying to offer it, and they were getting sold out like every place that you tried to pick it up.
What happened?
Hope you enjoyed it. It's quite nice. I actually haven't even had any. I wish I could like taste it.
Usually most people would do level 2 from that target, but unfortunately Demon does not have level 2, right? Had to go just for a regular combo here, but he's doing a great job here.
Uh-oh.
Man, yo, these anti-airs is whack.
Oh my god, is he going to do it again?
The departure just set the tone from there.
Yeah, and that situation, it would have caused a jungle state.
Yes.
Right?
He might do it. He's in the corner too.
There's the
yep.
you're talking about.
Oh, got him with the grab.
Good job there, Squall. I like that. He patted himself on the back. He said, man, what the hell am I doing? And he cleaned it up. Yes, there was a point in time I feel like he was just staying there trying to read his opponent a little too hard.
It might have been also like he was nervous, right, first game and everything, and then he realized, bro, I'm better than this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, is that who I think it? That's Kioma?
Kioma from Brazil?
Who does he play in this game?
Oh, man, you know, maybe he plays Bison.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like because he used to play Abel, if you guys don't know who Kioma is. Amazing Abel player from South America, from Brazil. And I just feel like if you play Abel and you want to keep playing that style, you would just copy what other Abel players do. Like Abel went Strider, he went to Marissa, and then he went to Marissa to Bison. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kioma also played.
We said
kind of
it
like a
was there
similar,
as well.
like,
That's
character
crazy. I thought
structure.
Portuguese people just collectively
Yo,
lost
man,
their
this guy's
minds.
the third place finisher
Turns out it was worldwide.
at
Yeah, it was a
the
big
Capcom
thing.
Cup. Guys,
Actually,
get
when I
familiar
even
with
went to
this guy.
Japan earlier this year,
This guy knows exactly how to be a winner.
they were advertising Dubai chocolate over there because they do it like a certain way, right? Isn't it like Dubai chocolate with like what is it, like pistachio or something? Like on top or inside of it? Yeah, it was. It's literally like it was a big thing a couple months like everywhere.
It'll be hype to play Marissa because I've seen more people started playing Marissa lately.
Okay.
Right? Because and the funny part is when I ask people like, what do you think or why do you think
Marissa's grapple damage is insane. I don't know if they've nerfed it since launch, but when I was seeing it on launch, I was like, bro, you can do like 3 grabs and someone's
like
just gone. It's over.
What it felt like.
That's what I'm saying.
To get more. I wouldn't even say it's a matchup thing.
Okay.
Because the thing about Marissa, she likes to instill her will. Like you can still turn in the funniest ways. You can do target
stick
combo
looks
nothing.
clean.
Or you can do target combo Gladius for the chip out. Bait out
I know a
drop
lot of
impact,
people like
or
make their
drop
own
reversals,
sticks.
whatever the
I'd be
case may
so
She does
interested
have
in
a
making
lot
one of my own.
options that cover drive impact, let alone
just the base one though that PlayStation's releasing that they announced when they announced Tokon. That one looks pretty cool too, too though. And I remember Razer had like those really thin ones. If I was more into MK and they had them for Xbox, I probably would have had it honestly. Those look so sick. I remember they had like Street Fighter 6 edition ones as well.
Let me see.
I would be surprised. I would not have.
We said I have no idea what it was. I just got a bunch of texts and news talking about it. Bought one, tasted nice, never bought it again. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, it probably tastes good. I just don't know if it tastes like the craze that everyone was trying to. You know, I hyped it up to be good.
Right? Makes sense. Well, anyway.
Let's see what his loot. Let's see what his loot looks
Jay
like.
says there's a creamery that always has them in stock and freshly made. That sounds pretty nice. Freshly made or baked fucking goods over there, and you get some Dubai chocolate. That sounds pretty nice.
I'm saying that's so American. Excuse me, Marisa. Yes, Marisa. Say that again. Say that again.
Malisa.
Mari. Go Ri.
I can't do the
button checks out of the way. They're ready. They're going in.
Wait. So you start with the G.
How do you do the roll?
You know
it was Manon, right? Manon's the one that has the things. The throws.
I just seen you struggle.
Oh my god, yeah, she's insane. If they haven't nerfed her since launch, I mean, she can like 4-throw you. It's actually wild.
There it is. Change the subject.
Doesn't match the craze like you were saying, in my opinion, but it's good. Yeah, I would imagine so.
They're more scared of unknown.
Was it expensive, by the way, Gui? Was it like you paid like $15 for like a thing of chocolate, or was it like decently priced? Was it like $8 or something, $6?
Like scoop opportunities.
That is the human conditioner.
Yeah.
That character, when they get to those medallions is there. We already got 3. That's already doing mental damage as is due to the fact that she carries that.
That's what it is. Like she gets more and more medallions, and they stack up to a certain cap, I think, and then they just go like absolutely bonkers on the tip.
So he knows what he's doing. Okay, this guy's a no player. Damn, the trade.
Oh, trade.
We said saw the PlayStation fight controller look the stick. It looks sick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it did look really cool.
You can obviously do like kind of perfect parry or even.
Jura says I've heard Dubai chocolate is overrated. It really depends. It depends how much you're paying for it, right? That's what I was asking. Like if you're paying like $15 for something that tastes kind of like good but not the best, then yeah, I would say it's overrated for sure.
I love that offensive drive.
I wouldn't be paying $15 for like a little chocolate. That's for damn sure.
He could just close this out if he just lands ahead. But I was thinking like he was gonna carry 4 going to the next round.
Oh man, he's gonna just get that chip damage at this point.
Ooh, throw.
Oh, wait a minute. It just took one.
Yeah. Even if you
we said I bought a more cheap one, but some were having some crazy prices.
Back your legs, take the throw.
Yep,
good luck.
But I have a love for money and did not buy it.
Because is French as well.
I mean, if the cheap one's good enough, right? Unless you're like a chocolate connoisseur, I don't see why you should like be spending an insane amount for something that you don't even know if you're gonna like, right? That's the worst feeling, spending money on food and it doesn't hit. Oh my god, the amount of times that's happened to me. Oh dude, I've got a story. We went to this like hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant. And this guy was hyping it up in our group, right? Oh my, the best, bro. Their seasoning, amazing. The portions are huge. You're gonna love it.
Those are perfect bangs.
We get there, very hole in the wall, like we said, and we sit down. It takes them forever to serve us, and we're the only people there. I'm like already kind of a bad taste in your mouth. The food was super expensive, but the portions were big, so I was like, all right, fine. And then I get my food. Literally 45 minutes later, the most unseasoned meat paws that I've ever had in my life. Like that thing had no flavor, not a modicum of salt, pepper, nothing was on that meat. I was like, brother, this is awful. Didn't eat like 80% of my burrito that I got. I was so hot.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Nice block. We're gonna go for a hit. Nice.
Hate when I get got by overpriced shitty food, brother. You and me both. I hate it with a passion. I already hate like just like even if I spend like $5 for something I don't like, I still hate it. Like I went to Japan. I got one thing I didn't like in Japan, and it was taiyaki fish. Like you know, it's like made with pancake batter. And they put something inside. Well, they used cheese. And I was like, oh, that sounds great. Sounds like a big cheese stick. The cheese tasted awful. I don't know what type of cheese. I know Japan has to get their cheese imported, so it's like an uptick most of the time. But it must have been like fake cheese or something. It was actually awful. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out. And that was only like $2. And I was still hot. I was still mad.
I know you made Brazil proud right now. I'm pretty sure they wide
That's the worst. Agreed. I had a similar situation some months back. It's horrible. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Unfortunately, no. I messaged him and he.
I didn't even see who won. Was it the Manon? I'm assuming it was the Manon. He's berserk with those medals.
Player to watch. Super hyped to watch. Man. But you know what? I think what else is hyped to watch is a lot of these matches coming down in a few moments, but before that, we gotta stretch our legs.
Some hype matches.
Get some drinks at home and get some snacks. So we're gonna take a quick break.
I've got a plethora of drinks on me. I've got like 4 water bottles at the ready.
Chipotle honey chicken.
I didn't know how long I was gonna be streaming today because I was trying to get back earlier as soon as I could to stream as early as I could. The problem was I didn't get home till later, so when I started the stream is basically when I got home. Ruby chocolate is better than Dubai chocolate, brother? I've never heard of that in my life. I don't know what a ruby chocolate is or what it contains. Honestly, this looks so cool. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have been watching the EWC, but I guess like Qiddiya Gaming partnered up with other Saudi like organizations and stuff to build like this essentially like little city that's or like strip or something that is all esports all the time for like a month or something. Excuse me. So it started a couple weeks ago. They've already done games like Call of Duty right now. I think they just finished up chess today. And they just have like esports from around, like StarCraft 2. They've had like a bunch of mobile games that have been played and stuff like that. But just esports all around conglomerates into one thing, and they hand out millions of dollars in prizes. I mean millions. I think some fighting games are there as well, but I'm not too sure on which, if they are. Look at that. Building your own stick would be so cool, bro. I want to build it, have like my own design. That'd be so nice to like have in the back or something. Use whenever I go to like any events, if I ever do go to one. Again, EVO next year, if Tokon's out by then, could be a major possibility for me. I would heavily consider it for sure. We said, of course, Jay knows obscure chocolates, our local food connoisseur representing. I know, right? Always in with the new food trends. Oh, Chipotle, brother, you're making me hungry. Chipotle, Chipotle, Chipotle. I'll tell you what, a burrito would hit right now, especially after that terrible burrito story. That should just made me even worse, like more mad at that scenario when that happened. We said GoPro, brother, get the bag. Yeah, that would never happen. I'm not knowledgeable enough or like about fighting games because I only know them in a general sense. Like I know some stuff, but I don't know like the fundamental like intricate stuff that you would need to know to get down to like be good at the game. That's just me. I've never been great at fighting games. That and then labbing. Labbing is like, I can't do it. I can't lab for like 2, 3, 4 hours, however long, doing combinations, trying to get it right. Like I would lose my mind personally. So labbing's never been my strong suit. I'll lab for a little bit, you know, like a couple minutes, like 30, 40, 50 minutes. I've never labbed for more than an hour though. And I think the only time I ever did lab, one of the longest time that I labbed was when I was doing the beta for Mortal Kombat 1. And then when the game originally came out, just to learn Lee May's combos, because I usually made like every game I played Lee May. They said dropping a pic of it in the Discord right now. Well, we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like after the stream. Alright, we can go ahead and shift over streams, wait for Street Fighter to come back. We still got another hour and 2 minutes until
Donating
we get,
your car can help
until we get to the
veterans.
Tokon Showcase.
To Vehicles for Veterans,
Very
your donation...
exciting. Dude, I can't wait to see what they show off. Oh, another ad. That's what they're showing off. Well, they should have the Hunter x Hunter thing happening in like a couple minutes, so we'll just stay here for now. We'll see what's going on. We said, oh, it's white chocolate with raspberry. It looks interesting. Dude, that sounds phenomenal. What the hell? I'm not even a big raspberry fan, but that sounds amazing.
Arrive soon. However, they are arriving.
What is this?
Now. Production.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna make me order some Chipotle or something. I actually haven't had Chipotle in over 5 years. Believe it or not. They're just, well, they're just not around. That's the thing. Like, there's more like Qdobas and stuff over here. And then every time I've gone to like an airport or something, the Chipotle is always closed. I don't know why. They're just always closed whenever I go. I'm like the doom bringer to Chipotle or something. All their shops close when they see me. We said it's from Spain. Interesting. That does sound pretty good. Speaking of Spain. Is this Spain? Where is this? Does it look familiar to any of y'all? France. It's France. Something to France. I know I've said this before, but I love my bread, brother. Having a nice, freshly baked, like, loaf of bread of anything, that's my shit, bro. I love that. EVO France happens later this year in October. I think EVO Japan happened earlier this year, right? And now we've got America's EVO, and of course none other than Nevada. Dry said stingy with yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I've heard of that before too. Especially over the phone thing, right? Remember, like, there was like this whole thing where like people would like either record or pretend to record because there was like this theory or like mass conspiracy theory that like if you did that they would give you more or something. That shit was crazy, was it not? It's Europe. Can be anywhere in Europe. It all looks the same. It's like the main historic locations. Look, I didn't want to say nothing, but you might be on to something there, Gui. It said it's like a pinkish purple color and it's very rich in taste and great with wine and a... Oh my god. Brother, you could say that about anything. But yeah, I mean, it sounds unique. See, Gui gets me. See, I just said the exact same thing, and he knows me. I'll shake your hand right now if you're here, Gui. Hey, the music choice is kind of lit, though. Okay. So as you can see from this little menu that we've got here, this little appetizer setting that they're giving us for the showcase event, we have Hunter x Hunter, Nen Impact panel, and finals. Don't have any idea what they would show from the panel. Maybe some like fixes that they're gonna do. I know people were complaining a lot about the netcode when the game came out, and the game is pretty much a low player count ever since like the first week since it dropped, right? So I think they're gonna try to rally the troops back to get people interested. So they're probably gonna be listening to a lot of things that people have to say about Hunter x Hunter and Nen Impact. And then, obviously, what we're all here for, the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls panel, which, again, I'm so fucking hyped for. Hunter x Hunter now. Yes. It's coming. Soon. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to watch some more Street Fighter. I'd be very interested to tune in when it's like top 8s and stuff, right? I mean, this level of play that we're seeing so far is good, but like when you get to like the nitty gritty, the people that know the ins and outs of the game and know each other because they scrim each other so much, like I feel like that's when fighting game is just at its peak, and that spectatorship just goes to an all-time high, right? And I've been saying, I said this during the breakdown guide for Marvel Tokon, but I think that Marvel Tokon is going to be one of the best spectator fighters out in forever. Like, it looks good, the abilities are fun, the combos that we've seen are very simple, because no one's been able to deep dive into it, but it's layered. So I think once we get into those layers, it's going to be phenomenal, and we're going to get, like, insane hit strings, and people trying to do the crossover and crossover counters. I feel like that game's going to be a lot of fun. Jason, I'm gonna put a special chocolate site. Oh, okay, alright, maybe I'll peruse it a little bit. Dre said, is it still top 6 now? No. What do you mean? Like is the game top 6? I don't know what you mean by is it still top 6. Top 8 is what I was saying before for Street Fighter 6, but that's not happening until tomorrow. Right now it's pool play. It might even be Sunday, because I think it's pool play day 1 today, because they have so many signups for Street Fighter 6. Tomorrow's pool day 2. And then I think on Sunday is top 24, top 8s. But I don't think we're getting there anytime soon. That's a Sunday event type of thing. So if you're not familiar with EVO, it's basically just a giant tournament setting for every game. So they'll run their tournaments they do it as soon as they need to. It's like Mortal Kombat was played earlier today before I got home. And they did pool play 2, and they're already on top 24. They're going to be playing their top 24 tomorrow. Said, I know they changed EVO from top 8 to top 6 some years back. Ah, okay, that might be a thing then. Let me actually I can check that for you right now. Top 8 to top 6. So, Street Fighter is top 8. It is top 8. And that's going to be happening on Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, so 10 p.m. Central time. So tomorrow is going to be their pools round 2 from opening to 2 p.m. Pacific. Then round 3 is right after until 5 p.m. Pacific. And then their round 4 of pool play ends at 7 tomorrow. Then it's top 24 for the rest of the night. And then the channel goes out. And then we have the top 8 on Sunday. I have the event schedule like pulled up in case I needed to bounce back in between stuff. Jay said it's pure and harvested cocoa and some aged chocolate plus some strange but tasty combinations. Be down for strange. I'd be down for strange just to give it a taste. That's the thing. Like, I wish you could buy like pieces of like a giant, or not a giant, but like a big chocolate, right? Because I would like try so many different flavors or combinations just to see like what would be my favorite. Like, I'm a big fan of strawberry in like sweets, not strawberries like by themselves or like in food perchance, but when it comes to sweets, I'm a big fan of strawberry. But chocolate is my go-to. Like, I always get like chocolate ice cream, chocolate smoothies or shakes or whatever, anytime I get something that I want, like between those flavors of like vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, right? But like one of my favorite mixes of ice cream is like getting like a nice regular chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. I like the milk chocolate, and then putting like some strawberries chopped up in there. That is so good, brother. He says you really do know a lot about food. I respect it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, freaking Jay's on top of it. Top 6 wasn't the move, you're saying? Yeah, I mean that's probably why they reverted over to top 8. Makes sense. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Specialize in foods that go great with different wine pairings? I might have to hit you up for something like that then, because I've always wanted to try like a good steak with a good wine. I just know nothing about pairings like that. Okay, I'm a little bit worried now. We're at 7:07, right? The panel's supposed to start at 7. So what is that going to mean for Marvel Tokon? Are we going to get pushed back a little bit? I'm assuming so. It's not like they're going to move the show, like Tokon from the showcase stage. So if they go over, Tokon's going to get hoed, which is not good for us. Because that's the whole reason that we're here. Excuse me. I wonder what the Canon Awards were. I should have like tuned in for a little bit just to see what they are. Sounds interesting. Oh, they had a Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection panel. I wish I was home so I could have been there for that. They had it really early. Oh my god. Yeah, unless it's like a big title, you're probably staying like big stuff is gonna be at the end all the time. Which I'm surprised that Invincible was pretty early, all things considered. Because I know that's gonna be one that a lot of people are checking out. The prices range from $8 to as most as $300. Oh hell no! I could not spend that much. I can spare 10 max, and that's max. Dry says, are you sure you're on the right stream? Sometimes they have different EVO accounts streaming different events. Yeah, I have it all pulled up on my end, my man. And this is, like, this panel that they're showing us right now, this is exactly, like, what's happening for this particular showcase, stream. They're just in between them for whatever reason. I'm not really sure as to why. Jay says, the only exception is the series because it's Spanish aged chocolate. That sounds... I don't know if that's interesting or good. Age just kind of gives me the wrong, like, intention. But Spanish chocolate? I mean, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm looking at it. They remind me of very fancy brands of chocolates here with packaging. Oh, wait, that sounds amazing. Hang on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check this out after the stream then. Who knows? Maybe I'll dabble in an order or something. Is there one that you really recommend, Jay? Is there one where like, oh, if there's one you gotta try, it's this one? You know, is there one of those? Let's see if Street Fighter 6 is back. I'm down to watch some more Street Fighter while we wait for these guys to sort out whatever's happening.
This summer only.
No, but we got Powerade Sour.
With Powerade Extra Sour.
I don't know if that'd be good. Extra sour drink? I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one.
Again?
I got another JP.
Ooh, don't even, yeah, outward. Level 3? Yes,
oh man, he slapped you all the way to the back wall. I don't know.
Not gonna be a burnout. Nelly's gonna have to fight at half life in terms of his drive gauge to get his drive gauge back.
All right.
He's literally one throw away from winning this scenario. If he paints out one parry attempt with the
dude, he's got so much zoning, so much to work with. Oh my god.
About to say on the side of Nelly.
We said asking the guy who spent 300 on a food crate will break your bank rate. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair.
Burn on purpose, right?
Yeah, I thought that's what he was gonna go for, but no, went to more of the aggressive approach. He had the parry available, but good stuff there too.
I just love seeing everyone's fight sticks. It's so cool.
Your name right, makes sense.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, man, moving forward. And let me tell
you, he's got like a big carrier for a Supreme bag.
You know who we got up next?
Oh man, he's bougie with it.
One of those guys. Tokido is.
I recommend 3 of them, but the third is 58.
Oh. And I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. You know, it's gonna be a long weekend. This is only day one.
58.
It's crazy when I come in here like negative.
I don't know if I can do 58, brother.
I feel like that's the day one, but that's really not it. Like that's not the start.
Okay.
You're always walking around the side quests.
Is there a cheap option you recommend?
Like,
is there something that I could afford?
Like, you turn your day one into a day zero into a day one.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we worked on some stuff yesterday, so we were already doing stuff, and then now we're in day 1, day 2-ish.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, Tokido is coming up next versus a Chinese Flame.
Oh, Tokido, a legend in the space.
Yeah, Tokido.
Imagine he loses here. That'd be crazy, no?
He's trying to find a new character.
Caramelized Pop Amaranth is 16.
We see him like playing on like randomly.
I'm gonna have to check this out, brother. I'm definitely gonna have to. You piqued my curiosity. It sounds really good. Like really good.
When it comes to tournaments, it's like he's always gonna pick Ken. So maybe he's just.
Oh my dude, I would be so nervous if I was this guy going against Tokido. Oh my gosh.
For a bit, right? He went
Would you not? Like, going against an actual legend, you're like, yeah, I'm going to get washed, but how washed am I going to get?
It wasn't setup heavy. It was
like,
just kind of
oh
like
man,
neutral.
I'm going to get annihilated, but can I make it at least somewhat
right?
close?
Using kind of like the EX chariot tackle to
almost
nullify
spilled a
chaos,
drink.
right? That was kind of like his thing. His approach on characters that are potentially mix-up characters, he plays it more of a neutral position. So I'm curious.
He said, well, gentlemen, I'm going back to my beauty sleep. See you guys next stream.
Or maybe even this
appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you for coming in. You have yourself a good rest of your night and rest up for work, all right?
But he literally was in Blink.
And speaking of, I do appreciate every single one of you that's here right now, man. Thank you so much for showing up for the co-stream. Very much excited for what's to come. Only about another hour left, and then Impact stream doesn't go too far or too long. So I'm super excited, man.
A little bit, I want to say allergic.
A Zangief. Oh, I haven't seen one of them yet.
He does have a little bit of a problem with Ken. I feel like
so. Tokido's JP.
If he loses the lead, he's gonna have a little bit of trouble against Zangief, right?
I think you talked about it at a tournament that we commentated. You're like, Ken just has trouble with Zangief.
Nah, bro, I love that intro so much.
Get rid of the
so
much because
it's really fun, really hype.
You can't do run step kick. You can't do overheads just randomly like that because of the armor.
Oh my god.
Yep, Tokido's JP. Reject Roto Z is his sponsor or his team.
To get close as quickly as possible.
Nice. 3-piece combo right there. Into the special move. Into the twirl.
Oh my, read him.
That was big damage right there. Love it.
And now he's hitting the zone.
Observe, he says.
Zangief's not even getting close.
Yo, you see
and he's holding that top one too to keep him in that corner. Oh my god.
It's such a great move. It's like a, you
I mean, oh Jesus. And that's perfection, literal perfection.
Seriously, bro. Damn, you know what? Hey, damn, from Blink to Evo. Yo,
I mean, if you're the other guy, you can't even get mad about losing this game. Like, you really can't. You're going against an actual legend in the scene.
That little span of time from Blink respawn till now.
Yeah, I mean, it could also be another thing where it's like, oh, you Zangief? Okay, JP.
That too. I'm gonna have to agree with that one.
Right. Low forward. Oh, that was good.
Hit him in the back. Open them up.
Okay.
Gets a combo. Stand fierce. Put it the parts on the
Not
screen.
a lot of damage on the regular autos there in the corner, but he got him with the crystal. Oh my god. Nah, he's crazy.
Terrible match.
He just perfected the whole match.
Can we call it 7-3?
They said 18 mints has 2 minimum servings for 8, and bigger one with 4 chocolates. Hey, that sounds pretty good, man.
Winnable, it would be like players like
dude, I'm gonna have to hit you up in the Discord after the stream to see what else you recommend, because genuinely, you piqued my curiosity. It sounds delicious.
Yeah, he's one of those Zangief players that really is crazy with his commandos, and they work all the time.
He still got full, no? Or did he get tapped? I think he got tapped.
But he can react to anything with just straight raw amnesia, really, if you really wanted to. And a level 1, so he got options.
He's good, bro. There's no danger right here. He's chilling.
Oh, man. This is just...
You know,
you hate to see this, brother. The stage looks really cool, though. I like it a lot. You might have to pick up Street Fighter 6 too, honestly. Street Fighter 6 is such a good-looking game. Good looks, the mechanics look really in-depth and cool, but obviously a lot to learn.
Landed into the cane, the good old cane. Have you done your taxes yet? Says JB. Quarterly?
No,
Have you done
quarterly. None of that. Zangief, what are you gonna do here? You know the level 2's about to pop. Jab low forward.
Oh no.
Again, and he did the same
Oh man.
You about to build this meter? No way.
Yeah, that's the perfect, no? Oh, he got grabbed. Big damage too.
Crazy on that. You heard that? Was that the crowd?
It was the crowd.
Oh, he tried to running bear.
Oh my god, hold on.
That was a good poke with the back medium. Anti-air with the crouch fierce Tokido.
The crowd tried to hype him up. They tried.
That's the last guy you want to jump on. Trust, he ain't gonna give up ground.
That's the only thing he can do, but damn did he do it good.
He did low jab, drive rush, low jab.
I mean, again, you can't really, you can't be mad at this brother. Like he
and then maybe the drive rush.
He went against Tokido.
The low hit will
There's nothing else to say. If I got knocked out by Tokido, I'd have a smile on my face too. I'm not gonna lie.
All JP players, they have different setups, and because of their different setups, it's just hard to block everything.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You know what, man? Yo, y'all need to thank Tokido. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
So So when you was just talking about those jabs, it reminded me of when he was doing that OS with jab, drive.
There's one that's 58 and Bearable Rum Cast Age. Oh yeah, see, I can't spring for that. 58's out of my price range for sure.
Now you know this, for people that don't know.
Honestly, 20 is stretching it. 20 bucks is, it's already stretching it for me.
And they don't make connect.
I don't have a lot of disposables.
And you drive rush, it comes out automatically, and you lose 3 bars of drive gauge. So you guys better praise Tokido. He did us a favor.
Did he? I felt like he nerfed himself.
No.
He's probably upset.
I wouldn't even say nerfed himself. He said, you know what? I'm going to do this before somebody else does it, and I'm going to use it now before they take it away. Okay. I feel like it was one of those things. So I would have done the same thing, to be very honest with you.
So we're going to have a great match. This is a winner's qualifier match right here. Kosa, representing Japan, versus Baldak. Baldak from Mexico.
Other games.
Other games. Baldak.
Baldak. They say Baldak. I'll be back with Baldak. From Mexico. Okay, that's why I got that name. Is Baldak. It made no sense when I said that.
I was like,
you was about to ask questions.
I was like, what's the lore?
Nobody.
Yeah, I'm Kosa.
Playing with the regular controller's got to be unique, no? Like a gamepad. I feel like everyone who's like really into the fighting game scene has their own stick.
Team, right? Yeah, Nemo's team. Like
Sokin
Soul or something.
Oh, Sokin. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
It's so hard to pronounce.
Like Sokin Sosin or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, like part of like a
Canon
like a
M.
team.
Bison.
Yeah, I see you, Jay. This man's coaching. Okay, Jay, real quick. Prince of Tennis or Kuroko's basketball? Real quick. So think about it.
You watch Haikyuu?
That music is ridiculous.
Yo, Haikyuu's OD.
I was in your crib when you gave me the
Nah, Kuroko's all the way. Kuroko's is amazing.
Haikyuu's ridiculous.
Yo, Jay was like, check this out. Oh no, I know what happened. There was a movie we was watching from Haikyuu, right? Like they released the movie.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm in this old crib in Vegas, and I'm like in the living room. I go, yo, man. No, Jay was like, yo, you want to watch this? And I'm like, nah, man, I never watched the anime, whatever. He's like, I got you. There's like this 11-minute video. He puts that on. I was like, oh, that's what happened? And then we watched the movie. That was pretty fire, man. You pretty awesome, Jay.
I went to, I was in Japan when the Haikyuu movie dropped out. And I went to watch that.
No sub? No, straight raw.
Straight raw. No
I do it too, man. Yo, I ain't gonna front.
I watched it straight raw. Brother, if I was in Japan right now, I'd be doing the same thing with that Demon Slayer movie.
VHS, boy.
It looks so hype.
Yeah, but they had no English in it.
People at the subway?
Come on.
Ah, here we go.
Wait, like underground?
Yeah, they be selling at the subway.
No.
You don't know about those?
I went into random clothing stores. Like they sell like garments for like grannies and stuff, and they literally had like anime VHSs in it. It's kind of crazy.
Osa with the Ken, low forward right there. Put Spice in the corner. Oh, back
I already see the Ken has insane pressure. Like just from the first seconds of this gameplay, like you can tell he's a big in-your-face brawler. He can close the gap fast.
That much?
His mix-ups are gonna be on point. Like that's all I could read from the fucking first 5 seconds.
That was a good check.
And he got a perfect. Holy.
Yeah. Yeah, because he could have closed.
CJ, the rewards. It's always the rewards. They always make you do that.
Yeah, for real, 100%.
DPOS. Goes for the fireball right there. 3 bars to 2 bars. Jinrai still really strong. Oh, punish.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh man.
None of them boys is safe.
Yep.
Ooh.
This Kosa guy just looks like he's the truth on Ken. I'm not gonna lie.
Like that. His low jabs are really good.
Oh my, he stuffed it.
You get guaranteed OP after that too. Oh my god. You can make this happen.
Can he?
Yeah, 100%. Oh,
yep, there goes.
Jab or a low forward. That's when you always see a bison size that up. Because they anticipating the low forward.
Yeah, it feels like it's very common to just jump
This feels like a league difference, like a mismatch, right? Like it feels like Kosa's in his own league, if not at least 2 leagues above Baldak, sadly.
What we call that? Velvet? Yeah, velvet gloves.
Oh, man,
that's crazy. Yo, what type of crime you trying to hide over here?
You gotta protect your fingers.
That's kind of crazy. Look. That's velvet, bro. That's
velvet.
I'm telling you that right now. That's velvet.
Oh yeah, I guess I can see that.
For the grip on the pad, it don't go anywhere.
Is that the
I
reason?
guess.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But what if he's like a sweaty gamer? Like he sweats. Like, you know, like a listed.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, listed, bro.
If I'm playing for a while or like intensely, I'll sweat through my my palms.
Bro, I remember every time like I'm playing after him, he's like, yo, wait, and he gonna wipe the controller down with his shirt.
Aww.
Yo, respect, man. That man had manners.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least he's doing it, not just fucking leaving it there.
Oh, no commitment.
He actually could have converted, but it was a punish counter. Probably surprised. You could have stand strong.
Wait a minute.
They would have got it, but
Bison's bringing it this round.
That's so quick. It's pretty tough.
Frame kill on that one. Nice tag right there.
Big pressure though.
Oh,
so big whiff.
Drive gauge back so much from that tech.
Damn.
Nice.
Yo, you know
good
I love
comeback.
Those accidents. You know how like characters try to like avoid the back roundhouse pressure. They jump and get hit, but then they land into more meaty pressure.
Playing some footsies here.
And I always see the counter.
Some little baby footsies just pivoting his foot.
Okay, respect. I like that from Valdad taking the throw.
Nice. Another throw tech right there. No DPOS just because he kept the string tight. Tatsumaki goes for a DP.
Here comes that pressure.
Tries to go for a shimmy, but eats the raw jump.
Okay, he's coming in. Found an opening.
Really thought that it was gonna cross up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Every time we see a delayed DP, nice catch. He perfect parried the bomb.
He perfect the bomb. And he got the neutral jump, level 1.
Oh man, that was just rough.
Yeah, that is so.
That was just rough.
I believe he does get a driver's combo after that specific setup. Yeah, I think it's like driver's crush strong.
Okay. Nice. Look at the bar. You might have to spend it. Yep. You have to spend it because you were so close to burnout like Pixels. So now you're just doing it. It's not optimal damage, but you're playing it for the long haul.
Let's get it. Oh, nice DP right on time. I like that he went for the fierce one too.
Yep. Back fist combos from the.
He's getting back his meter at the top.
But see,
getting rid of the burnout possibility. Oh, but not if you do that.
They don't get the potent Noki.
Now you're back in the danger zone. This is not good. Yep.
Let's go. He switched it up in the crop.
Oh my God! Do we spend it? Yes, of course we do. Bringing the heat.
He said, "Yes, of course we do."
Right, what's the opening gambit right here? OD fire drivers behind it.
Maybe just driver standards.
Yeah.
Or crop strong. Even better.
Oh.
Even better. Okay. Kosa.
Hate to see it. He tried.
Taking it over. Other games. Valdek. Velvet gloves. Yeah, there is not one.
He's a gamepad. Gamepad.
On that pad.
Yeah, showing off his pad right there. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah. That's a long trip, so definitely you want to make it count.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That was really good. Kosa obviously that was a winners qualifier, so he will be qualifying to a winners round 2 for tomorrow, I believe, right? Because I think it's going to be all out of round 1 today.
Yeah.
Right. Pool. The first waves of pools, just because this is the Street Fighter 6 is the biggest tournament here for EVO 2025.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's got the most signups.
Oh, man, I'm excited for the next match. We're gonna have our girl Sherry Jennings to play.
Miss Sherry Jennings. I know
Never heard of
she
her.
is patiently waiting for Viper. Man, how long has she been asking Viper?
I don't know a lot of players though, so I'm not saying much.
So,
but before that, we get the King though. The King looks so good.
He looks. I'm actually gonna try him. I'm kind of upset that he doesn't got the slow tiger shot.
Oh, for the low tiger shot.
Yeah, but I'll take it. But you know what I like? He got
that guy got cut up clean for Evo. You look at he's lined the fuck up. Look at him.
It's a fireball. He landed on the fireball.
Yo, this barber put in that
so
work.
Cool. Kara DP. And get there in time to get something. Level 3.
Oh, the stick is cool too.
I just love the fact that crouching heavy punch is cancelable.
Oh, like back to CBX?
Now CBS it was only super cancelable. It's like special move cancelable.
Oh, so I can do crouch fierce fireball.
You can do crouch fierce fireball, crouch fierce DP.
Oh, I wonder if you can do max distance crouch fierce into a spaced out tiger knee.
Nah, so we have Luke versus
like the
Ken.
Capcom trailer.
Interesting matchup.
From full screen. He did jump roundhouse and hit. He did low fierce, the tip of the end of the low.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be just like her. I'd be looking at this headset like, man, this grime.
Did like 35%.
Man, let's use that.
Okay,
all
listen,
day.
She don't
gamer gunk all over the
It's a
thing.
rare thing. So to definitely always consistently.
I'm sure they get wiped down in between sets. I'm sure this is like the guy that's up there, the referee or whoever it was that pointed out the water bottle or the drink to Taquito. I'm sure it's like his job to like really quickly, you know, with like a wet wipe or something, get like the surface area of the headset and stuff.
Really strong players in bracket, but like you mentioned, she wants top 32, top 16. But first, we got to get out of pools first.
For real.
That's what we got. We got Sherry Jennings and JJ24.
Vente Quattro.
I'll take it. Here we go. Crouch fist.
When I was playing Luke in the beta forever ago, I felt like he was a really cool character. Like fundamentally, he felt good.
On that situation. I like the low forward.
I didn't like his like aesthetic just for me personally, but it looked like he had a lot of potential to be good in the game.
Right? Even though she's in the position, it says like she's really close away from burnout.
Yeah. As long as
Went
she
for
don't
another
focus too
grab.
much on
Wow.
anti-airing, I feel like she'll take full control of the ground game.
Okay.
I think that's one of her. I wouldn't say it's a weakness, but she's so like I wouldn't say prideful. She just
All right.
loves anti-airing, right?
That or check
Reset.
Yes. So don't lose. Don't
Nice.
get lost in the mist, if you will. Just looking for that one thing.
Yep.
Not enough.
Right there. He's like, how's that?
Good parry.
Should have been a catch.
Another
point
great
there.
parry. Reset into
not-
a grab.
He's not a cat guy.
I like
Oh
him.
my gosh! I thought that was gonna be it. The overhead.
It's all right. 19 tried.
Oh,
Unfortunate. That was definitely supposed to be a
he
cross
stuffed
Input
it.
errors is not in the favor of Sherry Jennings.
Yeah.
Well, inputs in general.
And sometimes level 1 would work.
They said I was
but
supposed to be
because it
Evo.
was a cross-up,
Oh,
that's the reason why I
brother,
lost.
you should have gone.
I wonder if she actually did.
I would have been lit. I would have been cheering you on right now.
Can't go for the fireball right there. Sandblast. Too slow right there. Takes the throw.
Oh.
And he's willing to take that. I mean, you're spending 3 bars for a throw. That's completely fine.
Yep. Crouch strong. No, not even a commit for the throw. Even JJ24 knew that's why he woke up with the parry.
No,
Exposed
more
by Sherry Jennings.
throws. The
Damn
throw
fierce
chain is in.
Damn fierce range.
The suppressor. Trying
Good
to stop
reset
me.
there.
That's okay. Sherry can take those. Good
Back throw.
realization. No, the back throw would have
Oh,
worked.
wind up.
Yep.
The check.
Messed with the combos. I'm pretty sure it was like a jab into a drive rush. Nice DP, as usual.
Yeah, I actually thought the jump in was going to hit that stay beam kick. Okay, Sandblast.
Trying to catch him slipping real quick, and she
Oh, yeah,
caught
held
him.
that lead down all day to get that trusty.
Hey, what's going on, Nigel Formers?
Yeah, at that
Sorry
point,
for being
you
late.
kinda have
Hey,
to
no
rely
problem,
on
man.
raw
Thanks for
drive
making
rush
it at
to
all. Appreciate
close
you
out, 'cause
coming down
Sherry's
here.
showing you that, oh, she's going to anti it.
Yeah, man.
We've been streaming for a little bit, but the event's not till like another 30 minutes, so you're good. You're not late.
Immediate DP from
That's the
Jerry.
important
And
part.
that's
You're
what
not
lets
late
us
to what
control
you
right
want to
there.
see.
But down on the cheese and the drive gauge.
Right now, we're just catching
She
some
buffered.
Street Fighter
Yeah,
6
buffered.
in the
There we
meantime.
go. We're gonna go for that.
Should
tackle,
be
that
another
lovely
30
tackle that we
minutes
can take
for
into
Marvel
Memphis with.
Tokon.
I would spend the level 3 right here. If I was JJ, I would have spent the throw.
He's gonna
Takes
drive
the
it
throw.
back. And Sherry's gonna
Big
react.
hits, big hits.
Oh, she did
Oh,
it.
So sorry.
wall bounce.
Jerry.
He's so sorry. But he's like, I think
Full
he's still
combo.
alive. He's still alive.
Oh, no.
my God. Trying to hit him with the meaty
Dropped
overhead.
it.
That is a setup. He was trying to
What
be
a
little too
setup.
camera happy here to show off the setup. Good patience there for Sherry.
Yeah, that's it.
will
She
float
caught
that
him.
out. Okay.
Good comeback.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, it felt like he tried to go for an interesting Jinrai setup, right? With the overhead, the meaty overhead, level 3.
Thanks for looking at live stream. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's the only
Oh,
thing.
no, you're good, Nigel. Don't worry about it. Like I said, thank you for even coming down. I appreciate that, brother. Jay said, being as how I hate people that play like that, I would have raged. Oh, no.
No escape. Goes to the back.
It
throw
happens.
Here. Love it. Nice little setup. Gets forward throw. Do maybe forward heavy can get.
So from what I
Regular
know,
throw,
like
jump
full
back.
play and stuff like that's all
Meaty
determined
throw,
at
man.
random,
That's what
right?
sizes you up for
So,
those DPs on recovery.
man,
Yeah.
imagine like you're a certain character and like you're countering someone like JP, or you don't like playing against someone like
No back throw, you
JP.
good.
Yeah,
Man, you get like
Because
all the
JJ's really shown,
JPs
like,
in a
anytime he
row.
does, like, a jab
That'd
streak,
be
he doesn't end his
crazy.
jab, like,
Or like you get a
fast
legend like
because then,
Choquito in
like,
your
he
pool.
can't get the
I'd be
throw
like,
because
yeah,
he's
I'm gonna
pushing Sherry
lose.
out.
Okay,
It is what
Sherry,
it
way to win
is.
this. Don't get bullied, because that was a drive impact in the making.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that from JJ. Sherry match point.
Ken the goat? Ken looks pretty good.
Oh, I thought the whip punish was happening, but he gets punished with the crouching jab. No, you don't.
Oh,
Gets a perfect parry.
nice.
Yep.
Big counter.
Hard knockdown.
And
all
good
the way to
combo
the
to
other
follow
side
it
of the
up, too.
corner.
Big
No
wall bounces.
Reaction to the parry for a throw. You gotta look out for those.
One-handed. Now.
Good tech.
Oh, we're looking for that stand fierce whip punish for both of them. No, my
What a
legs
reset.
Exposed. Throw.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like...
Yo, she's
we
going
were talking
crazy
about, like,
right now.
It is standing heavy punch territory, but Sherry doesn't really use stand fierce that much. She relies on crouch medium punch and crouch medium kick way more.
I like that. That keeps him solid. That keeps him solid, though.
Oh,
That's good.
big wind
Looking
up.
for the shimmy right now. Okay, I see you, JJ.
Uh-oh,
trying
big
to
opening
clip
by Ken.
the walk back or a crouch jab.
Not enough to kill, I don't think.
Shut up!
Yes. Let's get in that stand fierce race now. I want to burn him out. Why is
Oh,
Sherry's
good
committed
tag
to the
again.
hit? Really?
Or maybe even trying to jump out.
Yeah.
Okay, where you going? Level 3.
Reset. Yep, she caught her. He caught her.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
Good
does.
round
The
bring
Dragon
back.
Lash and the combo wasn't even done yet. He survives for another round. Trying to put one on the board. Or
can
Sherry
he
close
take
out?
the
She
set
has
though?
Advantage. She has level 3. So just kind of like few decisions is all she needs to win this set.
Assuming that it was going to be a cross-up.
Yeah.
Messed up the cross cut.
I like that. Offensive drive reversal right there. 3-2. Oh my god, how's that? Do we side switch? Oh, we spent the bar though. Yep.
Okay.
Low in corner, Sherry. What's your decision? Gets hit by the media overhead. You have to make an offensive decision here. Maybe a wake up level 3 and be in the making.
Would have worked out right there
It
too.
would have worked.
We'll take that. Though it's a little bad on the side of Sherry due to the fact that JJ's close to the drive gauge.
Using standing medium kick. Now JJ has on the bar, but Sherry can react if he looks for
They're
it.
close. Very close game.
Again with the burnout?
No, they spend the ball. I mean, you need it defensively. I get it.
You do.
That's a big grab. That's a lot of health, and it's up. He brought the set back. Imagine if they add Thanos and Marvel Tokon. Hey, it'd be good. He is in my roster prediction.
Attempts right there, but she got hit instead. So it might have been kind of like more of a poor.
All right, let's see who takes the match.
That happens.
Who takes the fucking the 1v1 here?
I get it. There we go.
Two grabs back to back. Big damage.
Once again, she has been establishing that early on in her gameplay and all the rounds is the throw. She has been landing it successful. She's just not finishing her plates.
Yeah, she really needs to add standing heavy punch into her game. Even JJ too. JJ's also not even doing standing heavy punch with Ken, right?
Yep. That chip out button, man. The big buttons lead to more damage on the gauge.
Yep.
That's Throw City, and I would take this
That's
wide.
big.
Yep. Oh, the
End of the throw. Back to even. Oh, she caught him.
Respect
she
that.
caught him. Big.
Because you didn't respect my wake up.
Okay. Look at that size. We might see the fierce here, but now you might be. You're right. She loves the crouch throw low forward a little too much, which is good.
Yeah. Goes for a firebar here.
Good
Walking
parries.
Forward, no whip from JJ's side. No sweeps, but the low forward.
Big reset.
Beat him up. Enhanced DP. Tries to get a shimmy. Doesn't work out with the anti-air. Do we close out? Let me get the level 3 now.
Nice.
No,
good follow-up. Oh, man, it's a close match.
Or a staggered crouch strong.
Oh, my God.
Nice throw.
Oh, my God.
Wow, big stuff.
Right the jump in.
Came in. Big throw.
Where you going?
Reset. Another throw. Another reset. Oh, my God.
I mean, Sherry's one hit away from winning this. One level 3 in the CA. No check on the drive.
Double
rush.
reset.
Again,
He's going all in. He's trying to get it here. Didn't find the opening.
No react. 3 fireballs.
He's trying to burn him out.
There's a standing heavy
Oh,
right
they're
there.
both burned. What a match.
Do we go for the chip damage from JJ's side?
Oh.
He does.
She got a little thirsty there. Credit to JJ for being ready for that scenario.
That's
right?
huge.
She has shown that card a lot.
Yes.
I just said I'm the type of person that would rather watch someone play Street Fighter than play it. Hey, I'm having a lot of fun spectating it as well, but this makes me want to play it. Like if they had a sale for Street Fighter 6 and like their season pass characters, I might give it a shot. Honestly, looks like a lot of fun.
This is match point. Huge life lead in advantage of Sherry. Take him to Memphis. We're not in Vegas anymore.
Giant
JJ,
life
what
lead.
do you have?
Oh my God, no DP there. We're trying to.
Oh, she hit the. Oh, that's huge.
That crossover. Just a switch
and he's
side.
burned
Okay,
out. It's got to be over, no?
No, she tried to jump and go
She
for
hit.
the shimmy, and the level 1 hit her instead.
It's gonna be a comeback and a half if he gets this, for sure.
For Sherry Jennifer. JJ with another chance at life, another lead.
Just chill out. Just throw
She
the
just needs to hit him like twice. Maybe a grab and a punch.
You don't need to be thirsty to close out here, right?
Oh, he's coming in.
Again,
He's water toes.
My man JJ loves some burnout.
That man is committed. I like that. Just straight stringing them up.
That's it.
Great guard on the high-low mix-up. She caught him though. It's up.
Oh,
she dropped it.
Oh,
I thought it was up. Damn.
Yeah, that was
That was a good match. That was a good match. Really close.
Just level 1 instead of going for like the perfect flash.
Oh, she's got a 6-6 too.
Easy victory win right
Oh,
there.
it's
right?
her gamer tag and a bunch of the characters from the franchise.
But credit to Sherry hanging in there. That was looking a little shaky.
That looks
but, hey,
convenient,
man,
having that
JJ
little
well.
thing
that
for the
was a great
cord,
match.
the
One
wraparound.
of the few cans I really see using fireballs.
Jason,
like
can't nobody
that.
touch me when I get because he's the leg goddess.
That's not a bad thing, but
this character for extended combos. I wouldn't know, but leg goddess is an accurate depiction. I guess the description. I just said I'm more of a Mortal Kombat type. Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat for sure. I mean, we covered the hell out of it when it was coming out.
So hopefully We'll probably see him maybe in like CVS2 or whatever. But
always been a big MK fan. Just always have. My uncle really got me into that one.
We'll be back very, very soon.
That was a good match. Agreed. It was really, really good.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
All right.
Then dip it in here.
So we're gonna go ahead and go to the showcase stage. MK1 pools. Where are they at? Where's the showcase? Let's go to the events then, I guess. Where you at? Where you at? There we go. Showcase.
Disney
They
Plus,
should still
Hulu,
be on
and
Nen
HBO
Impact.
Max together for $16.99 a month. I want to find the people who murdered me.
Should be 23 minutes until the event.
It's 2 out of 3, which means Diaphone has won, and we'll be moving on to losers finals.
Yes.
To face his opponent here soon. Yeah, they've confirmed.
You gotta make sure.
Yeah, of course. Okay, wait, maybe they were told something wrong? Because it looks like Mesame is trying to play again?
Nah, quick little thumbs up. Seeming to be good
Diaphone's
there.
like, I have one, I'm sorry.
Diaphone, of course, with a great showing.
Oh,
here,
that was
able to
tragic.
secure his
He's
place
looking
for
away every time he goes for the fist bump.
There we go. Yes. He's like, I didn't make it 2 out of 3. Like, please fist bump me.
Oh no, he's getting ducked a couple times in a row. But there you go. That is going to lead us into our top 3 losers finals on the table now, and it's going to be another mirror.
So they got
of the
top
big
3 for
bodies
Nen
here,
Impact,
but
and then we're
not
gonna get into
necessarily
Marvel
on point. A little
Tokon.
bit later in the team, at least for Larry God.
Yeah.
What all villains do you think they would add? Well, I have a roster prediction video. If you want to go ahead and check that out, it's actually linked in the description of this live stream. But just a quick rundown: maybe Silver Surfer. I'm thinking Thanos. Man, I'm blanking right now on who I added onto that. Venom, I guess, is an anti-hero, but I kind of see him as a villain.
There's a lot of tough situations that can
What
come
else
to
did I
the
have
side
on
for
there?
you,
Obviously, we have
especially
Doctor
coming
Doom already
against Larry
confirmed.
because of how ridiculous he
Yeah,
is.
I don't remember who else I might have added in terms of villains, but yeah, if you want to know my full thoughts on who I think they are going to add, that video covers it all. On who I want them to add, I mean, there's a ton, bro. I want them to add everybody. I wish this was an everyone's here type of game. Like, what do you call it? Armageddon is for Mortal Kombat, right? But this is their first entry into fighting game Marvel with Arc System, so very unlikely that this is going to be an everyone's here type of game. Loki, yes, Loki. I think I did add him into my predictions as well.
Look at Vaya laughing right now. Oh, he's doing a dance. What is he doing?
What is that?
Really, not today, man.
The legends of the fighting game community tell their own story.
で、その時にまた賞金額が上がって
5,000. I mean, compared to what it is now, right? Man, that's one thing that I feel people very much underappreciate when it comes to like esports or the competitive playing scene. Like, those legends from back in the day walked so that current generations can not only run but fly. Because some of the payouts for these tournaments are insane. I was mentioning EWC earlier. They're paying millions of dollars for every title win, right? Like, it's insane how much the prize pools have gone up across the board for esports. And it's awesome for the players. Really good. They can make a full-on living and support their family for, however long, as long as they don't, like, blow the money, right? That stick does look decent. I feel like I would love customization on it, though.
Like we've been
or like a different color,
Everyone's
too.
been loving it, but we gotta let the people know where we're gonna be at. Let's just do the meme real fast. My heart meme, get the engagements and everything like that.
Oh.
Yipes. So, you understand me. It's not about the engagement. I'm just always thirsty for a drink, especially for this White Claw Zero Proof. Yeah, but that was
What an ad, brother. Saw the video, I just don't remember who. Yeah, me too. Like, I made it. I don't even remember who I have on there. I'm just blanking right now, but if I saw the list, I'd be like, oh yeah. What is this, like a gacha or something? A trading card game. It's hard to let, I think board games and trading card games apparently are some of the hardest games to like have take off. Their market is just so niche and very like low, and people who are into those types of games already kind of have like their main go-to. So anytime that they try to launch like a new one, it's usually burned out within like a couple months, which does suck. I would love to see some new trading card games, like maybe even that one, like blow up to be like the next big thing. Though, I'm a big fan of trading card games. Like Pokemon, I grew up with Pokemon. I still collect even to this day. Yu-Gi-Oh is very fun. I used to play it in college with my roommates. Bunch of fun on that too.
Into the conclusion of top 4 of Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact here. Proxy and Rinse to take you the rest of the way.
Hunter, no. Hunter x Hunter, brother.
A lot on the line on this one, bro.
Yeah, 100%, right? Technically the first like major Hunter x Hunter champion straight up. So yeah, it's going to be excuse me, very interesting to watch.
So as you can see here in the losers finals, Lariat God did have a close one against Dilnan, but unfortunately fell to the wayside here, having to deal now with Diaphone, who has been on a tear since the entrance into top 8. As you can see here on the bracket, it's been battles for him too.
Yeah.
2-1s top to bottom.
Oh man, Diaphone definitely gonna have some gray hairs by the end of this tournament. Only because of how stressful this game could be. We got the thumbs up. It looks like the button.
Guess they got a thumbs up like at a camera in order to actually proceed to the match. Make sure it's not a button check situation and they're like confused and then there's drama, right?
A question. I know Diaphone has a ton of.
He said, "I just remembered Mystique." Yes, Mystique was on there too towards the end. I remember that. I remember.
It's definitely a character, a road less travel. I think a lot of
Apocalypse was on there too. Apocalypse is on that list as well.
A lot of people are vibing with him too much here, so Larry God's definitely bringing something to the table that people might not be ready for.
Yeah, I feel like he's already caught multiple people off guard that we've seen, like, or multiple instances of just like the big jump kick, right? Like,
hey,
disrupted a lot of players' air movement, and that's definitely something that you want to do in a tag game.
Damn.
Some type of aerial-based match.
From what I know, this game is supposed to like play really, really quick, right?
But Diaphone gets the better of it. What a way!
Yep, it feels like it.
He's gonna net us a kill.
That was huge right there. You can see he even committed the super just in case.
Oh, did that not connect, or did it? Oh, he was gone. Okay. I was like, wait, did that not connect? It's like hitting him right there.
Oh no.
Let's see in terms of the combo here. Are we gonna try and cash out all the meter, or are we just gonna try and go for the setup here? It's gonna go straight.
Man, he just got him corner stuck.
We're gonna go for the damage for the kill.
God. My goodness, 2 characters might be down.
Oh my God, yeah, he's doing it to him. He's doing it to him.
Chipped him out with the fish anyway, brings the Oreo back in as well. Time for the Potent Mix to the end.
Ooh, have stuck in the air, good use of the net stance there.
Oh my, the Oreo destroying any hope that the Oreo had of making Morel deal with something on the way down.
Yeah, this looks like it's up. It looks like it's up.
Down 1-0 to Diaphone.
And that is not only just in this matchup, but in particular, it's so.
It looked like he was chewing his water for a second. I was like, damn.
At super jump height, without really having any actions left over, you're just kind of cooked.
He's a part of Weibo.
Weibo Gaming. But the armor just destroys it.
Oh man, Diaphone, like his manic laughter between rounds has been killing me. It's like he's got like the full plastic room. Like he just sees like a room covered in plastic when playing this game.
Listen, win or lose, he's clearly having a good time.
Spilled my water.
It's like, I'm sorry that your life has to end like this, but that's just the way it is. Right now, though, Larry.
All right, we have about 15 to 20 minutes until Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I'm getting more hype by the second. I'm ready. It looks like we're just gonna have to wait for this to clear up, and then we're gonna be on the showcase. So, very exciting.
This time. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say late tag right there. Oh no, but just grunts on a biscuit.
Got him.
Unfortunate for Diaphone now. He's gonna be losing a whole lot.
Absolutely, the super's gonna loop as well. You're gonna be a little bit of meter on the OTG.
Yeah, he's got enough meter to kill if he wants it. We shall see.
This character kills on everything. It's just
it's
never
up.
a question.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
My bad for even saying it. Even implying that she needed additional meter to kill him at instance.
I watched him kill off a throw
oh my
with
God.
one in his pocket earlier today in the corner. It's ridiculous. This is unbelievable, the optimization we have already.
Yeah, overgear, Uno into the palm
Damn,
thrust.
the combos in this game are insane.
Right there. Again,
what game is this? It's Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact.
There's blood everywhere.
Right after this is going to be Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls showcase.
Having a great time.
And it is on this stage in particular.
Straight away looks for the air throw.
These are the oh no.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Respect and the dive fist is there, right into the middle. And this is where Lariat God's been setting stuff up from, but he dropped the combo. He was so clean last round.
Oh, I like that quick gear, though. Good idea. It's going to go for the transformation, though. Quick way to get it in safe.
Big transformation. It looks like this corner, you get a, or this character, you get someone in the corner, it's just completely up. Entire 3 characters just slaughtered.
Oh, what he spins, but instead, combo dropped a little bit. And yeah, end up getting slid on right there. Maybe he was expecting something to happen.
Oh, there it is. And it starts.
But either way, opened up.
And unfortunately, this life bar is it's going to look a little more red than orange as we get a bit farther.
Oh my goodness, and yeah, I was gonna
got
say,
him again,
yep. Need to spin that last bar, I'm sure. I've learned, and the media slide.
Dang.
My goodness, that joint is from Arby's.
Dude, against all the big bodies, meaty low is just too good, following through in the most exceptional way. And one more time, the Fist of Fury come through to leave us down to the final.
Oh my gosh.
My God. Definitely doing all the
He's just getting pieced.
Immediately just getting stuffed. Lariat, God, what a read.
This was a throw in the corner.
Yeah. And Diaphone, it might be the end of your Hunter x Hunter Net Impact tournament life, brother. Uno mas. Yeah, as long as the execution is there, Lariat God will get that run back in grand finals. Over gear and the stop to finish. Oh my goodness, what a way to earn the run back in grand finals.
Love to see it, but hate to see it.
Great showing from Diaphone as always.
Absolutely, on the podium, the bronze medal. Definitely a strong placement for sure. But this is going to leave, like you said, Lariat God to have one more opportunity for the run back here. Will Dillian be able to secure that?
So there's an opportunity for a bracket reset. We saw it a little bit during the when they showed us this bracket. So if this guy's able to run back the first set, there's going to be 2 sets. If he doesn't, then there's only going to be 1.
Like that, right? So Lariat God is definitely more than capable of bringing this back. Of course, he will have to win 2 sets. That's how we do it in the fighting game community, right? If you're coming from loser's bracket, you got to make that person in the winner's side lose the whole set first before you're eligible to win the tournament. So he does have that in front of him, but he can definitely do it, man. Dillian definitely looking super sharp, though, bro. He is scary good.
Definitely agreed. A lot of questions to be answered here soon, but I do want to say once again, thank you to everybody who is joining us, not only on the stream here, but live in the venue. Net Impact popping up for sure at EVO 2025, and we are having a fantastic time getting to showcase this beautiful game.
Yes, indeed. Has everybody's EVO been good so far? Can I hear y'all? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Indeed, right?
I thought they were going to be just stone cold silent. I'm not going to lie. I was like, aw.
A bunch of stuff. I mean, it's going to end at about 8 o'clock, something like that. They're still going till 10, right? We still got 2 hours left today in addition to Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, there's so much stuff. Obviously, if you're in the area for some reason you haven't come down, there are day passes that are available every day, right? So if you
I didn't know that. Day passes, okay.
This is definitely still more than capable.
That's interesting.
Come and check out all the cool stuff that's here.
Absolutely. A lot of amazing stuff happening. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have all these finals in the arena as well. But before we get too deep into that one here, we got to think about it one more time when it comes to these matchups that we saw on the way through this top 8. As you can see, Lariat God kind of cruised into winners finals, but it's been a rough terrain since then, dealing with the kite from Dylan.
Yes, indeed, right. Kite from Dylan Yan, he's been able to stuff down a lot of everybody that's been trying to knock him off that pedestal. But of course, we see Lariat God fell in there, took down
almost time.
All of our top 8 as well. Hubert,
just gotta get through this last set.
Chuck,
what was the Invincible versus part like? It was pretty good.
For sure.
That's pretty good. They showed off like character designs. The developer was talking about like how they wanted to integrate some of the equipment and abilities into the characters. They did 2, I think, gameplay sessions of the developers going against each other as well. Pretty interesting. Looks like it has a lot of potential for sure. I think they just have to nail the execution with their tag system, and it looks like they're on their way of doing that. It looks like they have really good ideas on what they want the game to feel like, and they want it to be a tag first and foremost over anything. You look at something like Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, it's not like it's a tag fighter, obviously it's 4v4, but from what everyone's been saying and what the gameplay is looking like, it's more like a 1+3 system.
Didn't look closely enough at it till now. That is a clean shirt. I like
1+3 system where you can tag intermittently with whoever you want. So it's very, very unique looking, which I'm very much liking about Marvel Tokon.
Wake up in the morning, baby. Yeah.
Respect. But we're gonna get a quick.
Here we go. Last set.
Before we get into this one here, grand finals for Hunter x Hunter Net Impact. What could be better, bro?
Yes, indeed. I like that he wears the shirt to let you know what he's going to do to you in game. You know what I'm saying? Give you that rooster. That's what I'm talking about right here. Dylan Yan, of course. It's going to be winner side, as we mentioned, right? Look like they just took care of the button check real quick, so we're probably going to get into it momentarily.
You got the Gucci strap. You see that? Bougie with it.
Make sure, obviously, if you are enjoying the stuff that you're seeing here, Net Impact is available for purchase now, so definitely make sure you check it out. This game is so good, and it would be great to see.
Yep, look at the showcase. It's filled up now. It is filled up now.
It is so much fun to see these versus games continue to be successful. That's all I could ever want.
Indeed, it really does.
They're waiting for the panel after. I know they are. I know it. Sure, there's a couple people in there for Net Impact's final, but I'm telling you, everyone there is for sure looking for the Tokon presentation.
You'll receive no argument.
I know, that's why I can say it, because I know you're here.
Arguably the two most biased towards versus games people in the world.
Come on, here we go.
Here, but that's okay. That's what we need it to be.
Yes, indeed. For that 100 Net Impact, you already know. So yes, indeed, it is going to be grand finals. They're going to select their characters and lock in here. Again, Larry God's coming from losers.
Player pool's not as big as I thought it was. It's what is that, like 12, 16 characters? I thought it was going to be like 20, 24
All right, crowd, can I get some love for this grand finals? That's what I'm talking about, baby. They're letting them know grand finals. This is going to determine not only really the first major champion for Hunter x Hunter Net Impact in the offline environment, but also who goes to EVO France. Let's get it.
So much on the line, and straight away we saw that same gambit from Larry Goddess before as he lands the teleport punch. And what happened to your life?
It might be this. It might be the set right here. The corner has been deadly in this game.
You look one way and your life bar's gone in the next.
Yeah, he's wrong. He's not wrong with that one. You look one way and you just like lose your entire health bar on all three characters.
Respecting Leorio says this is why he went back. Oh, he caught him at the perfect moment.
Oh, good follow up there.
Right?
And now he's just mixing the same. No, that's crazy.
The AA is on the kick. That's what I like.
He kicked him again with the super.
Sure. We're going to go straight on through the site. That's easily going to cleave that one out. A character to the wayside here is Dylan going to go for the double jump to try and kill the frames. And immediately finds the throw.
Sandwiching you and then late tagging to get back in front. Resetting the pressure. Dylan, this is nasty, bro. He's so good. Do it to her, bro. No transformations here, bro. Save that for a different IP.
Doctor one more time. Overgear immediately.
The assists take a minute to come back, but it feels like they're back whenever he needs them, really.
Actually cost Dylan. Yeah, one of the. Oh my goodness, I was gonna say one of the games in winners finals. Still got clipped here. He was trying
got
to
his first one.
To avoid that.
1v2. Whoa! Wait, what? That person just went down in 2 seconds.
What a way to stop the follow, but no conversion.
Oh, massive drop here. Finds the connection. Look at the life total, but still alive.
Oh, it must be this like overgear thing that's at the bottom.
Close the distance. What a block!
And they got a trophy.
Literally right there.
A trophy, aspiring doctor.
Trophy on your L, but it be like that sometimes. Dylan, right? It all came down to that overhead block.
Yes.
Yeah, been getting opened up by that. Beautifully highlighted by you.
Yeah, that overgear is no joke. That thing like literally killed the character in 2 seconds. That was insane. I don't think I've ever seen like a super meter or bar or anything work like that ever.
A little bit overwhelming for Larry.
Just completely decimated an entire health bar.
Putting him down here.
Okay. Split down through, gets the connection. Depending on the situation here, I'm not sure how much damage we're going to be able to get. Does have the super and being able to follow through. Unfortunately, with us not being transformed already, could be a little weird.
Ooh, stopping him out with the hits.
120 hits.
Feel it. Oh my goodness.
You got the transformation off, so it's gonna be it's probably gonna be up.
Get off of it. It's just biscuits rolling. You living in it.
Flicks up so aggressively, taking space the way that you have to. Nice little follow-ups again and again. The damage should be able to add up.
Now Bisky once again. Oh my goodness, Leorio. Already benched. There we go. Tried for the
he went for the slide.
Camille came in with this. At least overgear to keep it safe.
Oh, did manage to get the tag off of that one. Finds the low, but can't get the full connection here. A couple times in a row, things get a bit weird.
Oh, she got clipped, but no conversion right there. Like you said, things can get funky.
The thing is that the other person's kite is just way too he's too low.
So you push block and get some distance. That slide nullifies all
They
the
switched
distance
up bars.
that you created. And again, the mix on incoming. Good luck, old man.
Streaks in on the low, straight
At least that's what it looks like. The Sky Tough Bar is way like super higher now.
Lariat God's tournament life is in the hands of the good doctor one more time.
Here we go, man. Will he be able to survive? It's the overgear off, but no, the tag and the kite. Dylan, yeah, he just needs the clean execution.
Yeah, that kick is insane, brother. That kick is crazy. Oh, and he's in the overgear too, so he can probably like just decimate somebody.
Still gets beat out by Leorio, though.
Yeah, he hit two.
Hisoka still able to get the punish though.
He ran out of the overgear though.
Should be enough actually.
Should be it. Dylan Yan gets the super into Kai. And Dylan Yan is your Hunter x Hunter Net Impact EVO champion.
Massive performance from this guy, being able to show it off well, playing a pretty unique team comp too. Kite, I feel like,
yeah, he's like, I got
regular partners for himself, but Dylan showing off a little bit more that you can handle with the team.
Yeah, look at the cables back there. Crazy work. Whoever's got to sort that out in the back, yeah, I feel for you, brother. They are just thrown everywhere, not even close to being sorted out.
That's what we saw today. Very, very scary. Very scary. That's all I can say about watching this dude play. It is definitely, you could tell he's at the top right now.
I was going to say, when you really look at everyone in our top four, absolutely ridiculous play from every single one of our competitors. I want to say thank you to every single person who competed today in Nen Impact for sure. It was such an incredible tournament from the pools over at the Arc System Works booth to here on the
Can we see Tokon? Well, we're about to get it. We are 2 minutes away from 10. The tournament just ended. Marvel Tokon is coming. Just a couple more minutes, maybe like a little speech or something for his win. I'm not really too sure how they handled it.
Once he got into that top 8, other than Lariat God being able to put up a fight in the winners finals, it was smooth sailing for this guy. And again, as I've said, an incredibly well-deserved bracket victory for this guy. Someone you're going to need to look out for across a multitude of games this weekend. That is a name that you are going to get used to hearing as the weekend goes on later and later.
Man, I can't wait, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what's cool about Dylan Yan as well, is that the fighting game journey for this weekend has only begun, brother.
Yep,
it's only begun. Fellow will keep popping up throughout the weekend. It's going to be great Saturday, hopefully some Sunday as well, right? Definitely everybody aiming to play on that.
He said yes. Well, we're getting it. We're getting it soon. We're getting it soon.
Check out Nen Impact if you haven't already. An incredible versus game. Definitely something worth picking up for sure. If you like the chaos, if you like the lab, and you like high damage, high execution, and high pressure situations, this might just be the game for you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You saw it right there, right? If you thrive under the pressure like that, if you thrive in the chaos, the mud, you're not afraid to get dirty, that is where you need to be, man. This game definitely shines in those aspects.
Absolutely. But it looks like we do have somebody up on the stage for us here. So we are going to toss it up to
yeah.
Thank you so much, Wrench and Proxy. Did y'all enjoy that top 4? That was incredible. I am going to invite up to the stage Braun Mitchell with Arc System Works to take us away.
Ah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, strap in. Arc System Works is on stage. Let's see what we got. Nice little presentation. Big champ. So what is that, like a frame?
Hello, EVO! So, I hope you guys all enjoyed that top 4. I hope all of you who've gotten a chance to pick up Nen Impact have been enjoying the game. Before I say any more, we're going to keep this fairly quick, so let's go straight to the video.
Ah! Ah! Baited! No way, bro. Ah, DLC character. Right? But I don't think she's in the game yet. Good music choice, I'd say. Okay, season 1 pass. You're saying the volume's a little bit low, Robert? If that's the case, I can go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Silhouettes for all four. I'm sure if you're big into Hunter x Hunter, you can figure out who those might be.
So, I'm sure some of you out there can guess as to the characters that'll be coming in the rest of DLC Pass 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say the silhouettes are pretty.
Can't say who, but some of those are a little
pretty
obvious.
revealing, I'd say.
So you'll be able to pick up DLC Pass 1 right now. Pito will be the first character coming, so you'll be able to be playing her as the first character in the DLC Pass. I want to thank everybody for watching this top 4, for hopefully enjoying everything there, and then we'll see you all at EVO France.
All right, come on. After the bait, we finally got something. I'm assuming.
All right. What? All right. Nope. Still waiting. Just kidding.
They're getting ready.
I know, but okay, there we go. There we are. Fantastic. Now, what a lot of you all have been waiting for is going to be coming up next. Stay tuned for the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls panel.
No!
Right
They're beating us
after this.
again.
Let's get high!
A break? Now? Of all things? Are you kidding me? We have an Arc System Works representative go up on stage and say, I'm just make it quick, let's put a video, and then we get to see some fast DLC video. I'm like, what? Come on! The trolls are immaculate. We're close, guys. We're so fucking close. I can taste it. This is ridiculous. No, this is what I'm saying. All right. At least we now know the next thing we're getting is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. All right. Everyone ready? Get yourselves ready. Get your snacks. Get your popcorn so you can throw it over your shoulder. Get your water so you can spit it out when something crazy happens. Let's do this. To get their stuff together? I mean, technically they do have their stuff together. They ran too late on the NEN Impact though. Like, we were sitting here at, I believe it was 7:07 Pacific time, and they hadn't started their panel or the tournament yet. So we already surmised that they were going to spend a little bit longer than at 10 on the dot, right? And matches tend to run a little long, or some panels tend to run a little long, so. I just said, oh no. No. You're right, Jay, you're right. Here we go, come on. Can't be more than 5 minutes of ads, right? There's no way. I don't believe it. Come on, we're so close. I can taste it. I'm hoping that we get a good reveal. I'm hoping it's not just more of the beginner guide, right? Because Core Mechanics Gameplay Showcase can mean a lot of things at this point when we just got the Core Mechanics, what seemed like the Core Mechanics Gameplay Showcase in the beginner's guide. The MK Trilogy. It got greenlit. The physical editions for that look pretty cool too. They didn't look that bad. The stick looks great. I agree. Every fighting game stick that I've seen presented here, or even like have a representative like show when they're on stage, looks really good. I love seeing people's custom fight sticks, dude. The custom fight sticks that they bring up, they give so much like. I just love looking at them. They're designed really well. They're put together fine. Like, it's awesome. That just says they better not do, wait, what? Not getting a game of Legacy Cell no next game. I have no idea what you're trying to say. I'm not gonna lie. They did a new game for the Kingsman?
Hi, I'm Keith. You might remember me as being a world-famous tag fighting game champion. I love tag fighters, but for a while, there's been a deep hole in my heart. That is until Scramble Heart City came along and filled all my holes.
Scramble Heart
now I spend
City?
4 hours a day doing mix-ups as a guy named The Book.
Visit scrambleheart.city
The
to
book is
experience
crazy.
the freedom you've always wanted.
I'm not just promoting the game, I'm winning its tournaments.
Not the $1 bill spread. Not the $1 bills. My biggest want from this revelation is I want to know how big the cast of characters is going to be. Oh man, dude, I want to know that so bad too. Again, I think realistically, we could probably see high 20s to low 30s. I think 32 is a fantastic number to land on. If they'll be as varying as we want them to be, that's like the thing I'm questioning, right? I'm hoping they'll be very varied. From what we've seen of the move list that they released for EVO for the 6 characters playable at the event, they have different passives, which are actually very unique. Like someone like Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, she can't air dash. Most of the other characters can. So that's very interesting right there. And then someone like Star-Lord and Iron Man, they have omnidirectional movement. And you can hover with that omnidirectional movement in order to keep your aerial strings going. So there's a lot of intricacies just based off of the pass that they have, let alone their unique button, which is their like gimmick button, their like situation or power that they can use interwoven into their combos, right? So that all of that are those layers that I'm talking about where, oh, okay, it seems pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and there's simple button presses for simple combos, but once you master the motion inputs, you get the more damage, and then there's layers to peel back to do big combos. And there seems to be three-dimensional play with two-sided play, right? When you're on defense and when you're on offense. There's a lot of things coming that seem really good. Darius says, I bet it's just a beginner's guide plus one more thing a la Apple. I don't know what you mean by that a la Apple, but unless you mean like just presentations in general, right? Like it's going to be the beginner's guide, but then like a trailer at the end and it has something, right? Nigel says, I meant to say that they never not do oh, Legacy didn't sell good, no next game people. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like they're saying that you're saying that the Legacy is going to sell pretty well, and regardless if it doesn't, they're going to get the next one going. I think that's probably going to be the case. I'm hoping for a revival of the 3D era games. That's the MK that I grew up on. Armageddon, Deception, Deadly Alliance, right? Like I would love to see those remade and playable on like current generation. Not to mention the online modes for some of those. I mean, you got, what was it? Like Combat Racing or whatever, which was like their take on Mario Kart. You had the Chess Combat, which was so fucking cool. And I would love to see that and be able to play it today on modern consoles with like against my friends. I think that would be amazing. You're saying they better not. Gotcha. Alright, we should be like 8:12 at the latest, I think, getting into this panel. Because we left at 7:07. So we should be getting into Marvel Tokon in like 3 to 5 minutes max. I'm hoping we get there like ASAP, like at the 10-minute mark. But that's not how it's going to work. I already know this. They're making us suffer. They're making us suffer for wanting to see Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Oh, here we go. We got a countdown on the bottom left. I didn't even notice it. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Everyone get your snacks, get your waters, get your Tokon action figures at the ready because we're about to get into it. Get your predictions out of the way. What do you think we're going to reveal? I mean, I saw Jeremiah say they're going to have the beginner's guide and a +1 more. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking that the roster size is going to be? Again, 28 to 32 would be my ideal and what I realistically think, but I'm not sure. I wonder what the Betty versus Justin Wong fight's gonna be. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. OG Hunt either. That sounds very... I don't know, it sounds weird. OG Hunt. Like, what game would they even play or whatever they're doing, right? Dun, 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 dun. 2 more minutes. Let's go! Yeah! Marvel versus Capcom 2 or Street Fighter. Which one would I rather play? I don't know, like... I didn't grow up playing either myself. Marvel vs. Capcom has always been an interesting series to me. Probably, if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose Marvel vs. Capcom. The original Street Fighters never appealed to me. These more modern ones do. Like 5 I was interested in, but it was PlayStation only for so long. And I only used to play Xbox back in the day. Now I have both. But 6 looks really fun. I was just saying when we were watching it, like, oh, I wouldn't mind picking this up on a sale and getting right into it. You want the Fantastic Four, brother? You and everyone else under the sun wants it. But trust me, I would love to see Fantastic Four too. I don't know. Are we gonna get them? I'm hoping so. We better. I also want Shaolin Monks remaster. That's another one. Yeah, that was a 3D era game as well. Better see some new characters. I'm really, really hoping we get to see some new characters. Oh man, less than a minute. Less than a minute. And they bumped up the time! They're trolling! They're actually trolling! 4 minutes now! 4 minutes! Alright guys, take your potty breaks because I'm about to take my potty break. I will be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom while we wait for this countdown. I'll be right back as soon as possible. Alright, I'm back. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I was so paranoid that they were gonna play, like count the timer backwards and, like, be playing the trailer when I got back. I was like, no fucking way. Please. Alright, guys. 2 minutes. This time for realsies, right? There's no way to delay it again. So this year's been decent for games, but sucky for movies? I guess, yeah. I haven't really seen any movies this year that I really want to. Although I didn't catch Ballerina in theaters, and I really wanted to catch that movie, but I'll catch it whenever it goes to streaming services, I guess. Robert says he wants Nightcrawler and Shadowcat. Now, Shadowcat's an interesting shout. He said it's almost prophetic. Been some good anime and books, too. I agree with the anime for sure. I've been seeing a lot of people talking good about some of the stuff coming out these seasons. Books, I'm not too sure of. Still got Mortal Kombat 2, right? That movie's coming out later than this year to look forward to. Ballerina was lit? Yeah, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it really bad, but I haven't, I just didn't have the time and the side money at that point, so I was like, whatever. So I'll catch it whenever it ends up coming out. But guys, we are less than 1 minute away. This time, for real, I hope, from the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls panel. I am excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm predicting a trailer. I'm predicting 2 to 4 characters to be revealed. I'm predicting a new stage to be revealed. I'm predicting hopefully 1 or 2 of the supers of the characters that get revealed to get shown off. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Maybe some positive words from the game director if he's there. I'm not sure who's the representative for Arc System Works at the event. I'm sure they have another one besides that guy we just saw present the Nen Impact, you know, the championship frame that we saw. But yeah, those are my hopes going into this. Let's see what ends up happening, and I'll be quiet during the initial viewing of the trailer. All right, I'm just gonna accept it. I'll react to it, but I'm gonna try not to talk over it.
Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls panel at EVO 2025.
Yeah!
How is everybody enjoying EVO so far? Yes, that's the spirit. My name is Shun Mizuguchi. Some of you may know me as the host for EVO Japan. This is my second year at EVO Vegas, and I am thrilled and very happy to be back here at EVO Vegas. So without further ado, let's dive into the panel. Allow me to introduce our wonderful panel attendees. Looking from your right beside me is Mr. Michael Francisco, Senior Product Development Manager of Marvel Games, and Mr. Jose Lamazares will be beautifully translating for us.
Okay.
Mr. Takeshi Yamanaka, Lead Producer of Arc System Works.
Lead producer, okay.
I'm sorry, I should have given time to applaud for these two as well. So could you please give a round of applause for these two gentlemen as well?
Yeah.
And Mr. Kazuto Pachi Sakine, Game Director of Arc System Works.
So yeah, they have their Game Director and Lead Producer.
And last but not least, Ms. Amber Seitz, Localization Director of Arc System Works, who will also be translating for us.
2 translators, okay.
Thank you very much for all of you for being here. So Arc System Works, Marvel Games, and PlayStation Studios have partnered to make the Marvel fighting game. And in the interview at the end of June at State of Play, the team spoke a little bit about the vision of the game, that this will be a 4v4 tag fighter, and lightly touched on the gameplay mechanics as well. So in preparation for today's panel, the team have listened to players' questions and reactions coming out of the announcement. So today we'll be discussing on how the game plays and some insights on the decisions they have made in creating Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. So, let's get started. So the first question will be...
Is it just me or does he look like he's kind of mad, no?
What was the intention and background behind the decision to introduce a tag team fighter format in Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls? I'd like to ask Mr. Yamanaka first about this question.
はい、ですね、タッグチームバトルにした理由というところで、このタイトルのですね、お話をプレイステーションスタジオさんからいただいたときに、皆さんご存知の通り、もうマーベルファイティングといえばもう非常に長い歴史があり、それぞれの皆さんの心の中に、どんなゲームが好きなのかっていうのがいろいろあると思います。ここまでお願いします。
Yes, so when we first heard about this project from our partners at PlayStation
She's
Studios,
very light, very light, like on her voice.
Making it a tag team fighter, and a lot of it is because of the long history, as I'm sure you're very familiar with, of the Marvel fighting games.
はい、ですごく重大な大きな仕事になるなというところで、そういった時にですね、私いつも考えるのが、初心に帰って、ユーザーが喜んでいただける、プレイヤーの皆さんに喜んでいただけるためにどうしようという時にですね、思い出した日本語の言葉がありまして、それがですね、日本語で温故知新という言葉です。ここまでお願いします。
So when tackling a huge job like this, I kind of wanted to return to my roots and think about what we can do to provide a game that will be truly fun for all of the players. And at that time, I remembered a Japanese phrase that means to learn from the past in order to create something new.
はい、でこの言葉なんですけど、どういう意味かというと、古いものをしっかりと研究して新しいものを作っていく、参考にしようというような言葉でございます。でご存知の通り、マーベル、の格闘ゲームの歴史長い中で、どういったものがやっぱりユーザーさんが望まれるのかなというところで、私、3つのポイントを考えました。
So this means that I would look to study from what's come before in order to create something new and fresh. So I looked back on the history of Marvel fighting games to consider what I could make that would truly be enjoyable for all of the players.
一つ目のポイントが先ほど申し上げた通り、
Which we've kind of already seen. We've compared this to Fighter Z, to their other projects, and there's a lot of elements that they're reusing for this game already. And that's only scratched the surface.
伝統はまず守らなきゃいけないなというふうに考えました。
So of the 3 points that I thought of, one was that given that long history and how close this Marvel fighting games are to the hearts of all of the fans, I knew that I had to make sure that we kept that legacy and respected that legacy of Marvel fighting games.
はい、で次に、大事なポイントだなと思ったのが、やはりマーベルという、非常に大きな IP をお預かりしている中で、キャラクターであったり世界観だったりというのをいかに大事に守っていくか、その中で、やはりマーベルの、講師というかヒーローたちがしっかりと、アッセンブルして戦うという姿をしっかりと描きたいなというふうに考えました。
And the next really important thing to me was that given the Marvel IP, we really wanted to work well to portray the characters in the world to the fullest extent that we can. So it's very important for me to show kind of the characters coming together and assembling.
はい、で3つ目のポイントがですね、このタイトル、やはり、当社アークシステムワークスが開発するというところで、おそらくここにいらっしゃる皆さん、格闘ゲーマーの方が多いのかなと思いますが、まず格闘ゲーマーの方々にしっかりと、競技性の高い、タイトルであるというところ、それから今回のタイトルですね、数多くのマーベルの IP のファンの方がプレイしていただけるだろうというところで、その IP のファンの方に向けた、形というところで、タッグファイターの方が、よりそういうカジュアルな方からコアな格闘ゲーマーまで、サポートできるんじゃないかなというふうに考えました。これが3つのポイントになります。
And as Arc System works with our history of fighting games, we knew that we really wanted to make something that would satisfy the core audience of fighting gamers, like the fans that we have here today. So something that would be highly competitive and work on that level, but then also something for the Marvel IP fans who we would also like to enjoy our game, to give them something that they can have fun with too. So we felt that the tag team format was the best way to create something for both those core fans and those IP fans.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Yamanaka. It really sounds like Mr. Yamanaka is really having so much respect towards the fighting game community and also for Marvel. And listening to Mr. Yamanaka, how was it for you, Michael?
Thank you, Shun. And just to build off what Yamanaka-san was saying, at Marvel, we like to say that the Marvel games fantasy is to assemble, to bring together different people, perspectives, powers, and personalities, and then somehow take all these larger-than-life individuals and make them work as a team. And think about Iron Man and Cap, how they work together even though they disagree. And Tag Fighters just embody this theme so well and uniquely. And it's for that reason, and also because of the rich legacy and the history within the FGC, that Tokon had to be a tag fighter.
I see. So now that it's decided
I like that response.
Tag team fighter format, it could have been 2v2 or it could have been 3v3. But why did the team choose to make this a 4v4 tag fighter specifically? Let's ask Mr. Sekine.
はい、そうですね。まず自分が一番言いたいこととしては、新しいタッグファイター、新しいマーベル、それをチーム一同となって、挑戦するということがテーマとなっています。皆さんは今回闘魂プレイしてそれを感じてくれましたでしょうか？
So for me, the most important thing was that I really wanted to create a new sort of tag fighter and a new sort of Marvel fighting game, and that the whole team came together to make this happen. And I'm wondering if everybody having a chance to play the build today, if that came across to you.
Thank you so much.
So that's the art after you select your teams, by the way. You get a generic name, Tokon Fighters, Tokon Warriors, something like that. Which might be that prefix that we saw that I touched on in my EVO video. And we don't know if it's customizable.
And throughout our discussions with our partners at PlayStation Studios and Marvel Games, there were, of course, a lot of different debates about whether we should be using a 2v2 format, a 3v3 format, these existing styles of tag fighters that are already out there and have this established kind of format.
はい、でそれでですね、ただまだ、アークシステムワークスとしては、会社のテーマとしてアクション、レボリューション、そしてチャレンジという3つの大きなテーマがありまして、弊社の機動家社長から、もっとチャレンジをしろという強いメッセージをいただいて、でチーム一同もっとチャレンジをしていこうというときに、じゃあやっぱりこのマーベルという IP を使ってさらに面白いチームアップができるんじゃないかということを考えた結果、これはもう4対4でいこうという、強い気持ちで、我々は前に進むことを決めました。
And actually, at Arc System Works, our kind of motto is Action, Revolution, Challenge. So those are kind of our three big motifs that we work under. And our CEO, Kidoka, he came to us and he said, I think that you need to challenge yourselves more. This is kind of lacking in that challenge. And that inspired me and the team to come together and think of what we can do to challenge ourselves further. And that's when we came to the conclusion that we should try this 4v4 format.
So your CEO kind of told you to make a challenge to challenge this 4v4 format. But Mr. Yamanaka, what was the reaction? How did you feel? What were your thoughts about making this big challenge in a 4v4 format?
That'd be intimidating, that's for sure. You hope you can unlock different team names? I'm hoping they're fully customizable, although I don't think that's a thing. I think it's going to be unlockables, like you're saying. Like a first and a second, so it'll be like Avengers, Avenging Warriors, or like, you know, something along those lines, like something heroic or in nature for a phrase for your team.
Yes, so when Sekine came to me and he told me that he wanted to make this a 4v4 fighting game, I thought, are you for real? I was kind of concerned about that. But I came to the conclusion that I did also want to see that evolution from 3v3 fighters to 4v4 fighters for myself, and also I trust Sekine and his abilities. So I decided to take this topic to discuss with our partners at PlayStation Studios and Marvel Games.
そうですね、実際のところ、今となって聞きたいんですけど、僕
Yeah, I'd have the same reaction too. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, wait, are you for real?
たいって言ったと思うんですけど、その時ってどういうふうに思いました最初?
And actually, now that we have the opportunity to ask, I'd like to hear from Michael. When I came to you and I said that we wanted to make this a 4v4 fighter, what did you think?
Well, to be honest, Yamanaka-san, I almost had a heart attack because I couldn't wrap my head around personally how 4v4 would even work. And I remember the thing that really convinced me that this was a worthwhile mechanic to explore for the team was something that Sekine-san had mentioned about challenging themselves. And if it's one thing that we've learned from working with ArcSys, is that they only dream big. So everything in this game is non-traditional, from the music, the art style, the character designs, to the Marvel world that we've created. So the gameplay should also reflect that. Sekine-san and his team, they want to shock the system. So when you see 4v4, you might think, what the hell does that even mean? But I think that's the reaction we actually want. From the jump, you know that this is a Marvel fighting game as you've never imagined it before.
I like his responses.
So hearing that, what do you think, Mr. Yamamoto? Now that you know of Marvel's intention and their feeling behind it, what do you feel right now?
そうですね、多分これが今本心聞けたんですけど、当時はなんか
So you said there's videos of play out earlier today? Yeah, we even broke down the beginner guide. It has the same thing you're talking about, the wall break and the unlock system. Yep. Imagine having character announcement voices like that would be pretty cool. Announcement voices, differentiation or unlockables.
どうしようってなった時に、これ実際に今いろんな問題点をしっかりと上げて解決し
Also, when you select your team, your 4 characters, it turns into a comic book and it gives you that name, like Tokon Warriors, Tokon Avengers, whatever it may be, right? Tokon Fighters.
Yes, thinking back to the day when we presented this to the Marvel team, I know that I saw on Michael's face that look of are we going to be okay? Is this going to work out? And at that time, I understood their concerns. So for both PlayStation Studios and Marvel Games, I think that they felt very uncertain about the 4v4 format. So I discussed it with Sekine and decided that what we have to do is we have to find a way to resolve all of the potential issues that would come up and create a build of the game that they can actually play for themselves. And I think that that's the best way to convince them that this can work.
はい、で通常開発ではプリプロダクションという試作品を作る、工程があるんですけど、それをやろうじゃないかという話になりましたと。 でいろんな問題点とかをクリアしていくのにどれぐらい時間が必要だろうかっていうところで試算していったら、ちょっと具体的な数字は申し上げられないんですけども、私さまざまな格闘ゲームディレクター、プロデューサー務めてきましたけれども、通常のですね倍以上の期間の、プリプロダクションを行いました今回。
So in game development, there's a step that's called pre-production, where you're creating that initial version of the game. And as far as when we went to calculate how much time it would take to resolve all of those issues that 4v4 brings up, I can't tell you exactly how long it was, but I can say that compared to the previous projects I've worked on, that it was more than double the pre-production period that we would have before.
Makes sense.
なんとか結果的なところで言えば、そのプリプロダクションのビルドを、スプレステスタジオさんとマーベルさんに遊んでいただいて、まだ多分不安は残ってると思うんですけど、でも
So speaking of music, I hope it isn't trash. Marx is... No, what's it called? Maximilian already previewed it. The music selection screen. He got to record it, and the music. Every character has a theme, and they sound great.
As a result, although I'm sure that at that time the teams at PlayStation Studios and Marvel Games might have still been a bit uncertain about the concept of 4v4, we were able to convince them to the extent that they gave us the okay. They believed in the vision that we had, and I remember that moment quite well.
Thank you. So I think you could say that the long pre-production timeline was one of the challenges that was needed to make this game. But so were there any other challenges? For example, more buttons or more inputs? What were the other challenges that you had to face in developing this 4v4 format game?
Had to put them on the gamepad for
Mr.
sure.
Sakine?
はい、そうですね。まず、クリアしなきゃいけない課題としては、複数のキャラクターを覚えることが非常に大変という部分があったので、まず、
You said you're pre-ordering Tokon. Are you the only one? No, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of people doing that.
ちゃんと楽しく遊べるゲームにしようというところから、進めました。はい、そのためにまず体力バーを1本で
Yeah, it's going to take a minute for the pre-orders to actually come through, though, for sure.
Yes, so I think that one of the major challenges that we encounter is that for a tag fighter, it's very hard to get into to learn multiple characters. It's quite challenging. So we felt that we wanted it to still be a tag fighter, but be something where you only have to actually learn to play as one character in order to still enjoy the game. So the solution that we came to for that was having the single shared health bar.
はい、で、あと、やはりボタンの入
That makes a lot of sense, and I think that was a great direction to go in for sure. Having to learn 4, I mean, oh my god. And then if you make the movesets too samey, then it takes away from the gameplay, right?
さまざまなアシストを呼べるというふうにしました。
And also a concern was that you might need additional buttons in order, in order to have all of the inputs that you would need for the game mechanics. And for that, we have the assemble button, which you press that button in a direction in order to call various types of assists.
Makes sense.
そして、
something we hypothesized pretty early on too.
入力をしたときに、いろいろな場面で仲間が参加して戦ってくれるという場面をいろんな面でサポートして、なおかつ戦略的に組み込めるようにしたいということで、アシストと紐づいたシステムを考案したり、常にいろんなところから難しい操作をしなくても仲間が入り乱れていくといった表現をしたいというので、それをシステムに組み込みました。もちろんそのコアな使い方もできるようには作っているので、全てが簡単というわけではないことは付け加えておきます。はい。
Yes, so the idea here is that you can input various different kind of commands, and you'll receive different, you'll see your assists coming in all kinds of different situations throughout a match. So the idea is that you can do this strategically, of course. You can put this as part of your strategy for a match, and also that we've incorporated the assists into the basic gameplay mechanics, the core of the gameplay mechanics. So you'll see your assists coming onto the screen, your team members coming in to help and support you in various situations without needing to necessarily make very complex and difficult inputs. However, I would like to add that there are, of course, very like a core, in-depth ways to use the assist, so it's not all simple.
そして、もちろん1キャラクターで、完結するとは言いましたが、上達するに従っていろんなキャラクターを使いたいというふうになったら2キャラクター目3キャラクター目と覚えていって、メタを考えたりとか、っていうこともできますし、じゃあ1キャラクターを強化してアシストでいろんな組み合わせで、さらにこの1キャラクターを強化するといったようなさまざまな、選択肢が組めるように、システムを構築していこうと、今も、挑戦し続けてます。はい、私から以上です。
And of course, I did say that you only actually need to learn to play as one character in order to fully enjoy the game. However, once you're getting used to it, you're improving at the game, you definitely would benefit from starting to learn a second or a third character when you feel ready. And the idea is that you can make kind of different combinations of teams, like, oh, I think that this assist will work really well with this character, and put together teams based on that. So we're working really hard to make sure there's a lot to enjoy on that front. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sekine. Mr.
Yeah, not to mention if there are straight up character counters too.
そうですね。私はその関根がこういうふうにいろんな問題があって、こういうふうに解決していくんだっていうのを毎日のように聞かされていて、山田さんこうしてもいい、これでいきたいんだ。それがですね、出てくるアイデアがですね、やはりすごく先ほどの関根が語ったコンセプトの通りですね、面白くかつちゃんとコンセプトに沿ったものが出てくるというところで、非常に長い時間かかったんですけど、今日皆さんプレイしていただいた方はですね、そのあたり感じていただけたのかなと思っております。
Yes, so all of those issues that Sekine just mentioned, we've worked as a team together to overcome those day by day throughout the project. And as you could hear from him, those ideas that he came up to solve those issues all work towards that singular concept. And I think that you can really see that came together in the game as it is now. And I hope that everybody who had the chance to play the game today at the event was able to feel that in the gameplay.
So those are the challenges given by the Arc System Works side. What about from the Marvel side, Michael? Were there any challenges that you felt existed?
I think
just like Robert said, and God, no story confirmation yet.
See if they can implement more, actually deeper team mechanics and more meaningful than they've ever been before in past titles. When you read the comics and look at teams like the Guardians of the Galaxy, X-Men, or the Avengers, you can see that they have very complex relationships and team dynamics and strategies. And is there any way that they could represent that somehow in Tokon? And I think that's where the idea of the roles came from.
Roles.
Yes, thank you so much. So earlier you said that the team had to make the decision to make this a 4v4 fighter. Aside from having more characters, how do you feel this approach is pushing the genre, the tag fighter genre?
Having
forward?
More characters, big roster.
Michael?
Yeah, overall, I think the team is really trying to solve the eternal puzzle of tag fighters, is that how do you keep a consistent tension throughout the match? On one hand, it may not feel so good to lose your allies over the course of the battle, because it means you're losing resources in order to mount a comeback. On the other hand, it also may not feel so good to have a super powerful comeback mechanic that kind of eliminates the team to have the reason to have a team in the first place.
Yeah.
So in many of our long conversations, Sekine-san, I thought you came up with some really great solutions. So I'm wondering if you want to jump in and share what you thought.
So we got some hints. He mentioned Guardians of the Galaxy, X-Men, and Avengers, of course, right? Three groups that maybe they focused into. They said besides a bigger character count, a tip that maybe they might have a bigger roster, right?
Yes, so that while that kind of situation where you get in a tough situation throughout a match, and then you have a comeback mechanic to help you kind of turn the tables. That definitely reminds me of the kind of situation you would see where a hero, they're in a pinch, they're backed against the wall, and that's when they kind of find their true strength and make a comeback. And I really do enjoy that, and I think that that works great in games as well. However, I felt that I wanted to try a different approach.
Makes sense. And then they mentioned roles as well. Roles. So I don't know if they mean like zoner, striker, you know, that type, or if they mean like, okay, they excel in this very niche type of thing. They're considered a vanguard or something, right?
非常に多く目にしたので、そういう表現というものを今回の形では組み込みたいと思ったので、試合が進むにつれ徐々にチームが強化していく。まあ戦略としては。どんどんチームを早く強くしていって、戦いを有利に進めていこうみたいな、システムを考えて今回の表現に至っています。
So throughout Marvel games and comics, I think you can see a lot of situations where the heroes kind of gather together and form a team and they assemble, and that's kind of the really most exciting point in a battle, that they come together like that. And I wanted to incorporate that into our game. So the idea that your team gets stronger actually as the match progresses, and then from a kind of gameplay strategic perspective, that you're trying to get your team together as fast as possible so that you can get to your full strength. So I wanted to recreate that kind of journey in the battles.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Sekine that the fact that people assemble and working as a team is really make a differentiation from playing as a solo player. Anything that you'd like to add on, Mr. Yamanaka?
そうですね、まあ、マイケルさんから最後までタッグファイターだけど最後まで試合の緊張感を維持したいっていうお話いただいたとき、あ、なるほどねってすごく私メイクセンスだったんですね。ここまでお願いします。
So in those discussions that Michael mentioned, when he said to us that he wanted to ensure that we have a way to keep the tension up and consistent throughout a match, despite this game being a tag fighter, I thought that makes perfect sense.
でちょっと今日プレイしていただいた方はお気づきだと思うんですけど、この投稿なんですけど、当社が今まで作ってきた開発してきた、格闘ゲームの結構集大成的なシステムになっています。でその中で、私、当初からですね、ギルティギアストライブのですね、ウォールブレイクのシステムですね、これを、入れていきたいなというふうには関根にお願いをしていて、でこのマイケルさんからの話をいただいてですね、ウォールブレイクをすることで、味方がジョインするチームアップしていくっていうのをちょっとね、関根の方のチームが考えてくれたときには本当にびっくりしたし、あ、これはいけるなっていう手応えがありました。
So I'm sure that everybody who had a chance to play the game today must have noticed that there's a lot of elements that might feel familiar from our previous Arc System Works titles incorporated into this game as well. And one of those that I had wanted to incorporate and see in a different form in this game was the wall break mechanic from Guilty Gear Strive. So I had just told that to Sekine and his team that I wanted them to add that in some form to this game. And when he came to me with the idea that when you perform a wall break, that's actually when your team members join up with you, I thought that works perfectly. I think that this will all come together.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yamanaka. Thank you very much for your insights as well. So to close off this session, this is a question I like to ask. So what gets you guys most excited about making the game? Something that dives into the passion of the team.
Questions? No.
What really kind of ignites your passion? Michael?
Well, personally, I just love seeing players get the chance to finally get their hands on the game and start experimenting with the mechanics and the systems. And I would say also there's a lot of intriguing defensive mechanics that ArcSys has implemented to the game. So I'm excited to see what you all come up with and how you develop the meta with a strong offense and strong defense in mind.
Thank you, Michael. Mr. Yamanaka?
そうですね、私そう聞かれると絞りきれないんですけど、普段はですね、私が大きく定めたコンセプトに沿って、当社の優秀なスタッフたちがですね、本当に、ブレイクダウンしたアイデアをいっぱい出していって、それが絵になり音になり、そして遊べるビルドになりっていうのを、日々、進化していくのを見るのが一番まずは楽しみです。はい。
So it's quite challenging to narrow it down to just one thing. So for me, working with the team at ARC, I have these big concepts that I present to them, and then seeing them take those bigger concepts.
Someone just set up a big camera at the bottom left. Hold up.
Sound, and seeing that come together in a game, that's the most exciting thing to me.
なんですけど、今この場に来たら追加でもう一個発生しまして、こうして多くの皆さんにプレイしていただいて、我々のこのステージをこんなにたくさんの方に見に来ていただいているというのが本当に今エキサイティングです。ありがとうございます。
However, after having the chance to come to this event today, seeing everybody here, I would say that the most exciting thing for me right now is seeing that game come out into the world and into the hands of all of the players, and having so many of you come to watch us at this panel today.
Thank you, Mr. Yamanaka. Mr. Sakine?
はい、そうですね。僕ももともとトーナメント出身のプレイヤーなので。FGC の皆さんとここでアッセンブルできることが
36, 48, 60, tell us. No, there's no way, brother. Not that big.
So myself, I actually was originally a player in tournaments. So for me, I'm just so happy that I'm able to assemble with everybody from the FGC here today.
Aww.
Thank you all
very
nice.
much.
はい。あ、そうです。まだ。
Sorry, he's not done yet.
で、まあ。先ほども言ったんですけれども、我々は新しいマーベル、新しいタッグファイターを作るということに、非常に、挑戦をしていますので、ここにいる皆さん、そして配信を見ている皆さんも、同じチームとして非常にさまざまなフィードバックをもらえると非常に嬉しいです。一旦お願いします。
As I said, we're really challenging ourselves to create a new tag fighter, a new Marvel game. So for me, I want to assemble with everybody here as the players and come together. I see you as a part of the team, so I'm really looking forward to receiving your feedback to create this game together.
I'm using that word assemble a lot.
そして最後にもう一つお願いなんですけれども、ビギナーズガイドのカウンターが回るととても嬉しいのと SNS のフォロー数が増えるとさらにもっと嬉しいので皆様よろしくお願いします。
Let me in on the joke. What are you saying?
One last request for all of you, which is that I'd be very happy if I saw the view count for the beginner's guide and the followers on our social media accounts go up. So thank you for all your cooperation.
The plug. The plugs.
Yes, we asked for your cooperation. So Team ARC, Team Marvel, thank you all for your time today. I hope everyone here has a chance to play the build on the floor this weekend. And let's hear it once more for the beautiful panel attendees.
No! There's no
thank
way!
Thank you all very much. We look forward to seeing you around the show as well. So now I'll hand it over to Jalen.
I'm beyond sad.
Let's give it up one more time for Team Marvel and Team Arxis for that wonderful panel. Thank you all so much. All right, don't go anywhere. Up next, we have EVO Connections Trivia Challenge presented by AT&T. There are
no way,
brother.
Prizes
include EVO Online merch store, gift cards, and even products from Nikon like the Daija Fight Stick and the Rig headset. Use the displayed chat command to lock in your answer before the timer runs out and check the prize page pinned in chat to see if you guessed right.
Oh, they're getting up and leaving. I think that's actually it.
Hello,
wow.
EVO Connections Trivia presented by AT&T. Jalen,
the ad placement was quick. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had a huge base roster crew, but that doesn't mean that that's going to happen for this game. You gotta remember, these are different entities. They're not the same thing. 36 base character rosters, one likely in 48 or 60. I agree. I would take as many as possible as well, thank God. I just said I want a 60 or 50. That, you know, everyone wants a big count for sure. Don't think it's gonna happen. Any eagle-eyed people spot any of the Easter eggs? A couple of them from the original announcement trailer. Boo.
I'll give you a hint.
Set yourself up. I really did. I really, truly thought we were gonna get a reveal. Character, trailer, anything, brother, anything. Oh my gosh. I really thought we were gonna get something. I'm gonna hold on to my modicum of copium that there's anything, but I think it's up. I think it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. It was nice to hear the developers or the lead game director and lead producer as well talking about like their thoughts going into it, but it wasn't anything that was like, okay, we kind of surmised a couple of these things. Like they wanted to go ahead and revolutionize the genre. We kind of knew that when they introduced a 4v4 type of thing. We knew about their 1+3 kind of play style that they wanted you to kind of focus on from their PlayStation blog post. I think the original one, where they said you can play this game as a 4v4, you can play it as a 1v1 with 3 assists, right? And we've also known now for a minute that they're going ahead and trying new things. There were 3 kind of hints, I guess, that we got. Although the character count one, that didn't come from a like actual employee like ArcSys or Marvel, and that was the you know, the big character count that the kind of lead presenter of this said, right? I forget his name, but the guy from EVO Japan, essentially. So that one we can kind of like, okay, maybe that one's not a clue that they're gonna have a big roster count. But the roles was the one thing that they did state. And what was the other thing? I'm trying to remember. They said something else as well. Fuck, I'm fucking forgetting. But there was another thing that we pointed out that was like, oh wait, this is kind of weird, or this is kind of unique that they said something like this. But the one that really stuck out to me was the roles. And then we also saw the Marvel guy at the very end say, oh, how are you going to go on the offense and on the defense? Like, how are you going to choose to do that? And I feel like there's going to be some characters that are very defensive heavy. From what we've seen from Storm so far, it seems like she's a setter, right? She'll set something like that ice block that falls down, and then you can sweep it across. Like that would, I would consider that like a defensive maneuver, right? So maybe there are other people like Storm where it's like, okay, they put something up, or there's a way to like block an attack or something, and that's a really good assist to have on your team. And then as we were talking about before with layers, you can swap into a character and swap into like an instant matchup, like positive or negative, right? So like if I'm using Storm and she's an AoE zoner, right? And I swap into someone like Captain America or someone else who gets in your face, Miss Marvel, anything. It's like, oh, okay, well, there's a dimension to that. If I swap into my one assist that's also good in that area, or at least better, then the gameplay then changes up, right? So, and then there's also points that you want to tag in. So Kamala Khan, for example, she has that stretch ability with her fists, and she ends up behind the opponent. And they could be like basically the full screen away. If you tag in at that moment, you can then have a better advantage or follow up to keep a combo going. So there's a lot of unique ways the assist system can be used, and I can't wait to see more of it. Unluckily enough, we did not see it here at EVO. We didn't see any more gameplay. I was thinking at the very, very least, we were going to be getting like a showcase match, right? Like the demo build that they have at EVO, and the developers play it, or they get to people, whoever it is, to play it. We didn't even get that, which is very surprising to me. We even got something like that for Invincible Versus, right? So very, very disappointing. But again, it wasn't on them. I hyped myself up into it. You know, I'm theory crafting over here that we would get something at EVO. We didn't, and that's completely fine. It's not like they promised us anything, right? So it is what it is. But that's probably going to be it. Let me go ahead and read through the rest of the chats, and we'll go ahead and end the stream for today. Before you guys leave, I do want to say thank you so much for joining us, whether you were here for a little bit or a lot of it. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be putting out Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls content over the period of time that we're getting releases, character reveals, any gameplay showcases, and the like. Definitely tune in for that. Let me go ahead and get to the chats real quick. Got sidetracked with my food, I bet. Bro, I need to hit you up about those chocolates. Kind of a letdown interview. I think it was still okay. Like I said, we still discerned 3 things, minus 1, because the count, or the player count thing came from, oh, it was the 3 groups. It was big roster size, roles in the game, and the 3 groups. We got X-Men, Avengers, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Those were name dropped by the Marvel employee himself. So those are 3 that we might have to look into as possible characters. So that's what it was. The stick is looking good. Yeah, the fight stick looks great. The point system seems interesting with the combos and the utility skills. As I said, there are definitely going to be intricate layers, counterplay, and everything in this game. And the way it's looking phenomenal. Not only just from a gameplay standpoint, but from a spectator standpoint as well. And I think for the longevity of a fighting game, you have to be as good playing it as it is watching it in order for people to really stay on track and on par with wanting to keep that game alive. And hopefully we get like Season Pass 1, 2, 3, 4, you name it, right? I will be making a video on Tokon of things we've learned through EVO. Again, kind of like the comic book thing, when we go ahead and select our characters. Some of the move list stuff that we've learned that characters will have essentially unique passives in the game, which is interesting enough right there with the omnidirectionalness of Star-Lord and Iron Man, or the groundedness of someone like Kamala Khan who can't air dash, right? So there's going to be a lot of that pretty much for every character that's introduced into the game eventually. And yeah, still don't know who's going to be the next character revealed. Still don't know how big the roster count is truly going to be. And then I also have something coming up. It's a more like wacky, zany prediction type beat that you guys are going to want to see. Possible guest characters, interesting ideas for stuff moving forward. So you guys aren't going to want to miss that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today for our EVO official co-stream for the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls panel. Sadly, no showcase of gameplay. Sadly, no additional reveals, but I'm hoping we get that sooner rather than later. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm going to go grab some grub, maybe even some Chipotle, and I'll catch you guys next time.